You know what? It's I had a lot of players and former players coming to me the last year, like genuinely concerned. Like, are you going to be okay? Like, yeah, I'm gonna be all right. And he says, listen, it's gonna be progressive, right? The first week, it's gonna be a serious state of depression. The second week, you're gonna be angry. The third week, you're gonna start coming around. You're gonna have a level of acceptance. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And I think the most important thing is finding what it is that you love to do. That's the hardest part. And it took work. Like, basketball was born to play. For the second phase, what we're doing, it took a lot of work, a lot of soul searching, a lot of investigating and trying things out. But when you find what it is that you love to do, then you wake up every morning with a sense of purpose. So my life it's been great. I mean, I fell into a great routine. I work out 5 o'clock every morning, take the kids to school, get some breakfast with my wife, go to the office, work there, pick the kids up, and then from there it's just, volleyball here, basketball here, soccer there, you know what I mean? And that's my routine. The appreciation comes in moments, it comes in increments, like you go through a moment in time and you realize that you're going way too fast and you really get a chance to appreciate everything that's happening. So you take a beat and you appreciate it, but the reality is you can't stay there, you know what I mean? Because then you can't ever grow and evolve, right? So there's moments of appreciation and then you have to move on and focus with your head down on what comes next and then come up for air.
Yo, what is up? We are here. We are live. It is Hoops and Brews. We're live with that flavor in your ear. Shout out to Craig Martin. I'm about to say Craig Martin. What? Whoa.
It's Craig Martin.
Already. Today, we are joined by a special guest, Glasses Malone.
Guest.
Yes.
Resident guest.
Yes, resident guest, but he's still a special guest. You can still be special. Every time you come through, it's a special occasion. Because the conversations we had before the episodes are always way wilder than anything that we wind up saying during the actual episodes. Shout out to Glasses Malone for coming through. Glasses, go ahead and talk to the people.
Nothing much, man. Enjoying it, man. Talking some hoops. A lot of the shit I've been saying been coming true, so I just wanted to make sure I stand on that. A lot of the shit I've been saying been coming true.
He 10 toes down with the takes.
I believe it.
Anyways, man, it's Hoops and Brews as always. We drink beer, we talk basketball. Today we are drinking Grey Goose. Shout out to whoever brought this bottle through to my Super Bowl party. My Super Bowl party was so epic. Actually, our Super Bowl party, because everybody contributed. And I like that, though. Everybody contributed. It was all of our Super Bowl party. We all had a great Super Bowl event. Shout out to Scott for coming through with the meats. Pause. But we appreciate that. We definitely grilled them up. Shout out to him for the Pavy came through with the turkey burgers as always.
Turkey burgers.
Pavy is now disgusted by red meat.
I'm dead serious. I went to the counter the other day. It's a burger place. Like I had ordered a turkey burger, but he thought that I said like regular beef. They put it on it legit smells dead.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Like I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking.
It is dead.
Yeah, but I'm just not. I'm not.
But I mean, it kind of is dead.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not fucking with that shit.
All last year I didn't eat meat.
I feel
really
it.
All last year.
I feel
really.
It. When I turn 30, I want to go vegetarian.
So what were you eating?
If I did eat something like seafood, would be the closest. I just ate a lot of vegetables.
I feel like you came through my house with McDonald's.
No, I didn't. I might have had a fish fillet.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Fish fillet.
Yeah. If worse come to worse, I just get that fish fillet, and that's worse than meat though. But
yeah. You don't even know what's in that. Ever since I saw that video of that man pull all that trash out that fish, I'm like, I mean, shit, them shrimp might be better now. Shit, you know how they used to say the shrimp used to be the dirty one. Shit, them shrimp might be better now. You know?
Oh shit.
But anyways, man, as always, this show co-stars rapper extraordinaire Pavy. Go ahead, talk to people, get your plug in.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy, Pavy, all one word, Pavverse.com. Go check that out.
Yeah, man. So, anyways, obviously, I played the Kobe tribute. Rest in peace, Kobe. He will officially be laid to rest. 224. Him and I'm sorry. Actually, he was. Yeah. He was laid to rest. Actually today, which is the 11th. In a private ceremony with his family, which is the way it should be. Shout out to Kobe. But his memorial Actually, I think it's more so going to be just like a celebration. A celebration of life for him and Gianna. It'll take place on 2/24, which will be amazing. Yeah, man, the trade deadline is passed. Pavy obviously dropped his takes. Check out that Pav Daily Hot Takes coming at you, every day. Go check that out. It's on YouTube right now. He talked Dion Waiters, so you should go check it out just for the simple fact that it's not like every other NBA show and they just talk about the same thing. He talked about Dion Waiters for 7 straight minutes.
It's like 10 actually. Like 10. I'm talking about
Even
Dion
worse. Even worse.
And like nobody talks about Dion Waiters unless he was high on the boat.
That man was high on the plane. That man was straight up that Dion.
But real quick, as somebody who lived in LA, what was your favorite Kobe?
Oh yeah. And what was your reaction actually? I'm not trying to like milk it, but
that's
an honest question.
I know. It's fucked up. It's funny, man. I was working on albums. Oh man, that dude. Oh man, it don't even seem real. Like it's.
It don't seem real to me either. I'm just
I don't want to repeat the same thing. What's funny is I was looking up some stuff and like. The first person who ever won an NBA MVP is still alive. Bob Pettit is still alive.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
Wow.
So players of this caliber, maybe Wilt Chamberlain, he was older.
He was like 50 something.
And he wasn't that old, but he was so far removed from where people remember him.
Yeah.
Moses Malone, who kind of was like a unsung
hero,
MVP.
Yeah, people don't really understand how.
I don't think I've ever seen no shit like this.
Me either.
It's like it only happens in rap, and basketball might be a little bit bigger than rap. So I don't know. It don't even seem real to this day. It's like, and then like the whole helicopter thing. It's like this dude flew in helicopters all the time. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's unbelievable. I mean, people really fucked up, and it's shit.
No, that's nuts to me. It really is.
It don't even seem
like
real.
I woke up and it's like, yeah, Kobe dead. Like,
who?
What?
Huh?
Like Kobe Bryant? Like what?
When I first seen it, dog, I was on Twitter and I seen the TMZ link, but I seen it early. And I was like, man, this must be a fake TMZ link. And I remember clicking it and it was a broken link. And then you click it again and it go right to the site. And I was like,
what the Because people can say what they want, but TMZ is...
They good money.
Man,
Harvey no good money.
They're never wrong.
Yeah.
They're actually not they're never wrong, but they're very rarely wrong.
Yeah.
They're very rarely wrong. Because everybody is trying to sell a tip to TMZ. You know what I mean? So anytime anything happens with anybody,
The only time I can think of when they might have been wrong was when they killed off Wayne at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I remember them being wrong about.
Yeah, they tough, man. And it's just sad, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's one of those things that you can't even put into words. It's like you could have never saw it coming.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, it's like
you could never see that coming. Usually, certain situations,
I can kind of see that.
Maybe that could happen, but that situation, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. It is.
Shout out to Kobe for the 5, man. The 5 chips.
Yeah, for real. Some great memories.
Favorite Kobe memory. That's what you said to me. Favorite Kobe memory.
Yeah. It's wild because I never liked Kobe as a player. So even when he's dead, I'm just like, nah.
You supposed to though. That's the point. You supposed to not like him because he terrorized everybody. He really understood his job. We had got our own Michael Jordan because I hate Michael Jordan.
It's also why James Harden can never be Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant because he just don't have that same.
You gotta be evil.
Not that. He just don't want to terrorize you.
Yeah, he don't want to.
Like he's good, but he don't want to terrorize you. Like he said, you got to be evil.
Kobe is a villain. Jordan is villain number. Like
Steph Curry is a villain.
Oh man, he is with a smile.
Yeah,
he's the worst.
Yeah.
And he's so fucked up.
Yeah, he's like the most.
I'm glad we weren't good when he was winning because I would have hated his motherfucking ass. But I hate Michael Jordan. And when we got Kobe, we got our own Michael Jordan. Yeah. So my favorite Kobe moment. This is gonna sound, it's something simple, but to me, this is when all of the real LA nigga came. It finally hit him. He was an LA nigga, and he had to carry our attitude and swagger. And it don't got shit to do with basketball. Anybody making the last shot. Not his world-class defense, But when motherfucking the boy pumped the fucking ball at his face and he didn't move. Matt the homie too. Shout out to Matt Barnes. When Matt pumped the ball at cuz face and he didn't move, he was looking like we fucking y'all up. I was like, that's a LA nigga right there. It finally hit him. He didn't move.
Like he just kept like,
he was like bitch ass nigga. It's
on.
And Matt is my boy. Matt a real goon. Like Matt is a goon.
Yeah.
So for him to not even be intimidated, it finally hit him like, let me carry this Los Angeles swagger.
Now y'all getting dusted. It
Like
don't matter.
he talk shit like, yeah, you niggas is. I was like, oh, this nigga, my nigga. That was it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, man. But R.I.P. Kobe.
That's sad, man.
But speaking of Kobe, one of the guys that I feel like should have that Mamba mentality. Actually, two. Actually, I feel like they got a whole team full of these guys. 76ers, man. But Joel Embiid, he's one of those guys. He's not evil. He's too nice. He should.
He kind of an asshole. He could be.
Nah. He's funny with the jokes, but in terms of being evil on the court, he's not evil on the court. He's just funny with the jokes.
Yeah.
He's not evil on the court.
Yeah,
Because every night he should be terrorizing everybody.
But he doesn't.
But also, he still can't even get himself in physical enough shape. Like, even those guys you mentioned that are evil, usually their conditioning was always great.
Sure.
Even when you think about a guy like Lambeer, you still got to be able to get up and down the floor to foul people that hard and have energy after that.
Yeah,
like, I was watching the John Bones fight, and the guy was like, yeah, but like, you don't realize how much energy it takes to take somebody down. So although you might not have damaged the person when you took them down, it's taking energy out of your body to take this person down and taking energy out of them. Yeah. So it still is kind of, a part of the attack. I don't know what to think about this guy.
You know who's a killer?
Who?
Dame.
Yes.
Dame looks to terrorize a motherfucker.
And I realized that during the Kobe tribute when Dame had no emotion. I'm like, everybody.
You can tell he's serious.
Zero.
Like,
Dame is serious.
Fucking y'all up.
Dame had zero emotion. I'm like, oh, that man going 45 tonight. But no, with the Sixers and Embiid, like we had a conversation before the show when I've said from the beginning that I thought they should have built a team around Ben Simmons.
Well, I think because Embiid is like a guy that, all they got to do is go look at the 80s Showtime shit. That's the team. Like, it don't make sense for you not to give Ben Simmons, who is probably the best transition player in the NBA, not named Yanis at this point. Yeah. Why would you not give him guys to run?
Freak of the East!
No, I feel you. And
I just don't get that.
Shout out to Yanis, though. He also just had a kid.
He's the best transition player in the NBA. He's like LeBron on steroids. Like, everybody keep talking about Luka is like LeBron.
Better than LeBron. LeBron can do that. LeBron can do that. LeBron can do that. He abuses 7-footers. LeBron could abuse anybody 6'7" and under. He was not abusing people over 6'8".
Who you talking about, Yanis?
Yeah, the way Yanis be doing. Yanis lifted that man Ben Simmons off his feet.
Yeah, but he also can't get around guards.
Who, LeBron?
No, Giannis can. And LeBron at that time could get around guards.
Yeah. LeBron was quicker and faster. Giannis is just long.
But Giannis can't get around guards because his dribble ain't that low. His dribble is too high for him to get around guards.
He don't have
if he get around, they get poke it out.
I don't know. He's LeBron on steroids, so I'm not gonna get. Is he better? I don't know. But
he also play different positions. Like they're like
you actually got to be better than LeBron to be better. That's a lot. Like, do
you don't? He's 24. He about to be he's 25.
Oh, you mean this year?
No, I mean literally. Like, he's pacing to be better than LeBron. I told people he's gonna be better than LeBron. He's pacing to be better than LeBron.
Gotta last though, man.
Huh?
The best ability with LeBron is availability.
I don't want to hear that. When Giannis on his 4th MVP and we talking about his 3rd chip, I don't want to hear y'all talk about availability.
It ain't nothing to talk about at that point.
If Giannis, as long as we can agree on that. If Giannis match LeBron in MVPs and rings, who you taking?
Listen, check this out.
I'm asking you.
If he win this year, it's a situation like this.
Thank you.
It's different.
Thank you.
It's different.
Thank you. I've been saying this for years.
But he got to win.
He called me crazy.
You got to win.
I think he's going to do it though.
You got to win
because I think the only people that can beat him, honestly,
the
Clippers.
Another MVP
but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
If he win another MVP this year, I agree with you. He's a top 5. I think he's a top 25 player if he wins another MVP this year. already.
He's gonna win
when he wins another MVP.
He
Gotta
should win
last.
unanimously.
You gotta
Wrap that man up in bubble wrap
should win
and roll
unanimously.
his ass
No,
out
no.
on the
He
floor
should
every
win
game.
No.
He literally should
Wrap
win
him up in
unanimously.
bubble wrap and roll him out on the
If
floor.
you look at what the Bucks are doing, he's the best player offensively and defensively on that basketball
It's a
team.
confusing-
He also improved up on his team from last year.
It's a confusing idea when you hear the word MVP because somehow we start thinking best, and it don't say MVP.
Most valuable player.
So
He's still
value
the most
determines the
valuable
value you create for the NBA.
Yeah.
That means highlights, dunks, 1,000 things to make it work.
Even when he doesn't play, the reason why you can't beat them is because you don't have a scouting report for them. So they just run out and they literally set picks and guys shoot threes all game long.
Listen,
You get
I
bombed
think,
on.
I think they're the favorite
You
to
know
win
what I
the
mean?
title. I'm all in with y'all, but I'm saying, but value, no. He's not. Steph Curry, as the only person to win that, created all the value in the NBA today.
Man, look, Steph Curry ain't played this year. We're talking
No,
about
no, I'm saying he's talking
Who's
about
the most-
specifically.
Okay, then
he's
in
talking
terms of
about
value then.
No, he said.
I'm
I'm
asking you then.
I say if Steph
He
win
should be-
unanimously this year,
yeah.
Giannis should win it this year.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
No, because he's not
should.
creating all the value for the NBA.
Steph Curry wasn't creating all the value
Yeah,
for
he
the
was.
NBA.
In 2015, that's all you talked about.
Nah, I disagree.
Yes.
I disagree with that. I
Who
think all
else had
people-
highlights?
I think anytime you talk
still
about the
talking
NBA,
about
you got to
Bron.
talk
What
about.
highlights did Bron have
You
in
still talk about
2015?
Bron.
LeBron had highlights.
You still talking about Bron.
Yeah, highlights.
You talked
No.
about Bron. You
Yeah,
talked about
highlights.
KD still.
No,
You
no,
did. You
no,
talked
you
about
didn't.
KD still.
No,
Yes,
you didn't talk about KD.
Yes, you did. I was.
Steph
Spurs,
had
'cause
arrived.
The Spurs,
I thought OKC
the Spurs
shoulda beat
had
them.
that 60-win season, like you discussed them.
But-
It wasn't just that.
The key is value.
But yes, his highlight tape
He
from that
changed
season
the
is crazy.
game
His
that
highlight,
year.
yes, his highlight tape.
Like,
from that season is
Giannis
crazy.
highlight tape. I mean, I'm sorry. His highlight tape gonna be there because he gonna be annihilating
It
people.
don't
at the
look
rim.
as
Nah,
crazy.
it's not.
Giannis
It's
just-
not.
It don't look as
It's
crazy.
just
as
power.
Giannis.
Giannis jumped over a man.
It's just
and told
raw.
me he was unimpressed.
I wasn't. I really wasn't impressed.
He jumped. Did you hear what I
Yeah,
said?
gee.
He jumped over a 6'5"
Listen,
human being.
I think-
and
listen,
dunked
bro.
the basketball, and you said you were unimpressed.
wasn't.
What
It
can
didn't
he
look that
do then?
impressive.
What can he do?
Hey, Giannis's game, like I'm not
Giannis
breaking
is the
down.
MVP,
like,
hands down.
Yes, but I'm not breaking down the doors to watch Giannis play basketball. I'm just not, and I don't think most people are. Like
That's
most
true.
People, I don't
And
think
that's
most
what I'm
people
saying
are.
when
I
you
disagree
say.
with that.
But that's what I'm trying to say when you
I
say.
am though.
I feel-
I
Steph
am
was
though.
must
The
see.
fans
I
are
feel
too
it.
though.
I feel what you're saying.
But the
I get
fans
that.
are too. They show that by the fan voting with him being number 2. What are you talking about? Let's not act like Giannis is not a star. Giannis is
I didn't say he
a
was
star.
we're not-
Giannis got
I didn't say he was a
freaking
star.
phone
I
commercials.
didn't say he was a star.
Giannis
dunking
is-
on people and
Giannis-
coming out of phone.
No, Giannis is the guy. Chill. Yeah, we just saying specifically
He
one thing.
creates the same amount of value Steph Curry
I don't know if
creates.
you're gonna say him on the value.
No.
but I
Fuck
don't. I
no.
don't.
Yes,
I
he
don't-
does.
Fuck no.
Yes,
The
he
game. The
does.
game will not change
Yes,
because
he
he
does.
plays.
The Warriors still might have made the playoffs. Actually, the Warriors still would have made the playoffs that year. He won unanimously if he wasn't playing.
But that's you're confusing
The Bucks
value.
will too.
But again,
Their
it's
value is the same.
no, it's not.
They are a championship team with him.
The value of the NBA.
They are not a championship
it's
without
not,
him.
It's not the most valuable player to your team. It's the most valuable player to the NBA.
So I'm asking you, for today's standard, who's the most valuable player?
Hands down, it's not even close.
Okay.
Giannis is number
All right.
one. Dame,
Okay.
Dame is number 2 for me right now.
Come on, man, you got to stop this, man.
I feel you.
They
but it's
don't
like,
have they no.
I would agree with you if the
They
Blazers.
won more.
If the Blazers get in the playoffs, I think he should be the runner-up, and I think that he should be able to take some votes away from him if they get to the playoffs.
I like that too.
But
He
right
says he be the
now,
runner-up. I'm with you.
but right now,
It's clearly Giannis.
unanimously,
I don't think it's unanimous.
I think it's unanimous.
Your problem,
Right now, it's
our
unanimous.
problem is
Is
our problem
Giannis-
is LeBron has too much of the conversation. Way too much of the conversation.
I disagree with that. No, he ain't.
Yeah,
he
he
ain't in no
is.
conversation.
They're
with
talking
me.
about him like a
My MVP
He
race.
shouldn't be, but
My MVP race
Look.
right now currently is LeBron. I'm gonna go with Kawhi now because Luka has missed
Kawhi not gonna
a
play
couple
enough.
stretches.
Kawhi
of,
not gonna play enough games.
Yes, he will because Luka's missed a couple stretches of 7 games. So like,
Luka
so I
had a
think
real
Luka done missed-
conversation.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I think Luka's still third to me because they don't look. They're not good without him.
They might not make.
They're
the
not
playoffs.
good without
They're
him.
gonna make the playoffs.
They're gonna make the
They're gonna
playoffs,
make
but
the
they're not good without him. Kristaps Porzingis is soft.
I mean,
He is soft, G.
It's
I
Anthony
don't go out there and
Davis
put
as a
up
white man.
points, but I don't see no effectiveness. He just stand out on the perimeter and shoot threes.
I mean, that's Rick Carlisle's fault. Rick Carlisle literally
That's-
said we don't see the value in KP posting up. He literally went out in the interview
he
and
don't
said
have
that.
he don't have to always post up, but I don't
gotta play him
also
closer
see
to
the
the
same.
rim.
I don't see the same level of fury from him
Because
as
he
I
tore
saw.
his damn ACL.
Okay, so
bro.
what? He can
you
still be
mean?
aggressive.
It's his first year back.
First
Give him a
year
little
back.
He
time.
can still be aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, well then next year we can have a different conversation. But this year they're not good without Luka Doncic. They're
I'm
an
not
average
disagreeing.
team. They're
But-
they're
but he-
11th seed, 12th
But
seed
he,
without
but
Luka.
he is their playmaker.
He's the third best player in the MVP voting to me. Then after that, I'm gonna go Anthony Davis.
I think Anthony Davis is before LeBron James.
And
That's
then
just
I kind of shitted on this guy, but I'm gonna take it back. because this team has been balling and he's been putting up numbers for the past month since I said he ain't been hooping. I'm gonna put Jokic at 5th. And Bron is like 6. Bron is not a top 5 MVP candidate.
He's gonna be.
Y'all gotta stop
He
with
is
the
gonna be.
fallacies.
He's gonna be one.
Like literally,
He's gonna be one.
that's
He's
PR
leading.
and marketing.
He's leading.
That is PR and marketing.
Yes, it is.
No.
That is PR and marketing.
No, stop. He's lead. He
He ain't better than Steve Nash was when he won them MVPs.
Okay, that's fair.
So
He's
PR
not even
and
close to
marketing.
that.
Okay, I mean,
PR and marketing.
Okay.
PR and
that's
marketing.
fair. But look what Steve Nash did.
But also my point with this, because I don't know how we went on tangent from Joel Embiid. But the point is, Embiid should be in this conversation.
Yeah, I actually pick Embiid to win MVP and defensive.
He should be number
Yeah,
2.
I'm with you. I
He
thought
should be
was
at
gonna
worst
be-
number 2.
Yeah,
At worst number 3.
But again,
at worst number 4.
But
He's not
again,
even
I
in the
blame
conversation.
Brett Brown.
I blame team construction.
You can't put him
I also
30
blame
feet
team
out.
construction though. But
The team
look,
is constructed better for him to be successful.
Not in today's era of basketball though, bro.
I don't care about their
I
basketball.
don't know about that.
Not
bro.
with Al Horford there.
Yeah.
Even with Al Horford there, Al Horford stretches the floor.
What they did
Yes.
was they got rid of, like they used to call their international team, like like their bench, the international players or whatever. Like when they would come in, when it was like
world
Bellinelli,
lineup.
Sarge, and the world
The world
lineup.
lineup.
Those guys could shoot and stretch the floor with Embiid and Simmons. They have nobody who can do that anymore.
And
they
is
got Josh
Embiid-
Richardson because they was like, yo, we need more of a playmaking shooting guard, more so
And
than
I don't know,
JJ.
why did they
And
need
then
a
they went
playmaking
and traded
shooting
for
guard?
Tobias for no goddamn reason when they really could be using Landry Shamet right now.
It could use
And Tobias' space that he occupies, that he does nothing with.
The reason why they have Tobias is because they need somebody to get a bucket from the perimeter at the end of the game. So they traded for Tobias and paid him $170 million.
He can't do that.
But listen, I don't know if Tobias is. I think Tobias is good, and I think that Tobias at like $100 million is fine. But when you get Tobias Harris $170 million, he's not even he can't. I don't think he can even produce on the level of Middleton would if I need a bucket. I don't think that's Tobias. Like that's his skill set, but I don't think he's like
He's
as
a
good
fourth
as
option.
Middleton. What? No, he's a third option.
He is a 4th option.
Yes, but if I need a bucket, it's between Tobias and Embiid. Then I'm
He
going
is
to.
a 4th option.
He's a third option.
On
Third
any
option.
championship contending team,
Third
he's
option.
on any
Third
championship contending team, he's a 4th
Third
option.
option.
No,
I think
he's
third.
not.
I think
No,
third.
he's not.
I think
He
third.
can't stretch
I
the
don't know
floor. He
who
can't
is
stretch
the
the floor.
Lakers. Who is the
He
Lakers
can't stretch
first
the
option?
floor well enough in the
I
playoffs.
always hear this concept of who is the Lakers' first option?
That's an issue.
LeBron.
That person is an issue.
LeBron. But he doesn't want
That's
to
the
be.
issue.
No.
No, he's not that good at it.
No, I disagree with that. LeBron is the first option, but he's trying to get that assist record.
No, he's just not that.
Who is the
he's not
Showtime
that good at
first option?
scoring.
No, stop.
He's not.
He can have a.
Ooh.
He can have a.
crazy.
He can have
He
a
can't
great
even-
season.
See, he can't even shoot.
If I'm
Look,
LeBron, this is the thing. Look, I already know the media is gonna keep me in the MVP conversation. I can have a great season, lead the league in assists, which is something that I have never done.
LeBron being a
Mike
go-to
can
guy
say
is not the
Mike
best
ain't
ver-
never did that.
See, LeBron being a go-to guy is not the best version of LeBron. You usually don't win like that.
But this is the thing. He's never played with a dominant player in the front
I
court
don't even
like
know AD
Anthony
is a go-to
Davis.
guy.
Yeah, but why would a front court player need a
Because all
dominant front
LeBron
court
needs
player?
is a number 2 option. All LeBron needs to do is show up for 15 minutes a night during the playoffs when they need him in the second half
At scoring?
at scoring.
Gee, he can't even shoot free throws that well. And I
Actually,
love
I
LeBron.
disagree with that. Go back and watch Coach's video from B-Ball Reference. LeBron has changed his free throw motion.
And still shooting 70-some%.
He's shooting 78% now since he's
not
been
bad
shooting
for
from
a
that free
three.
throw motion.
Okay.
He changed it. It's been like
78%,
14
okay.
games.
It's not bad
He
for a
changed
three.
it. He used to have the ball like
78 is
here.
fine.
He took
78
it
is
lower
fine.
below his
78
head. Now he's shooting around
78
78%.
78 is better. Now, if it continues, cool. But historically, he's not been a great shooter.
But
he's never
all
shot
AD
70%
has
from
to
line,
do is
I don't
go
think,
out and give his usual what he does in the playoffs, which is like 28, 14,
I
and
still
5
think they need
and
an actual
4.
bucket getter, which is why I had to hold Deion Waiters conversation.
Ron, he's saving his energy.
Nah, he's
But
not
that's
saving
also
his
why he's not the MVP.
He's not
because
saving
he's not
his
the most
energy.
valuable
But
player.
I-
He's saving his energy.
He's not saving his energy.
He is.
No,
Do you
he's
see
not.
that man going up and missing layups and dunks and them calling fouls?
He doesn't have legs. His legs is gone.
Outside of like Cyborg Bron, which is like the years when he was
I've
in
been trying,
Miami.
and this is the thing. I promised that I wasn't gonna slander Bron anymore after Kobe passed because I appreciate Bron. This
not
is not
slander.
This is not slander. This is actual analysis because I just want to make that known. I said that on the internet, and I mean that. I will not slander
He's like,
LeBron
look at-
anymore
like, see, look
or
at-
call him a
like, see,
loser
look at
anymore
Bron teams.
because I want to appreciate greatness for the rest of the time that we have it here.
It's over.
But still,
okay.
like I've been telling y'all for 2 years, it's over. Like he just said,
Like, look,
it's been over though.
Like, look at Bron teams. Like, starting off, you had Mo Williams, Delonte West, Flip Murray. He was at the end of the game taking game with us. Then you go to Miami, you got D Wade.
he's a
Then he
smart-
became Cyborg Bron. And it's like you can't do
Listen.
nothing about it. Then you go to Cleveland, you got Kyrie. He's just not a go-to guy like that. He's just not.
I don't want to get into the go-to. This is the thing. LeBron James is an all-time.
100%.
The only thing he is, the thing he is more than anything is a great scorer. He's not anything more or
I
better.
can't put the great score tag on him.
He's third all time in scoring.
Yes, but I can't put that great score tag on it. Like
Only
I can't. Like I feel you, G, but I can't do that, G.
So Bron ain't a go-to scorer?
Not a great one. He can do it, but I don't think that's. But again, if you look at LeBron's teams, you usually, for the most part, do not have the greatest level of success when he's the guy that you ask me to go to guy in those situations. You just don't. Outside of the year,
I'm not going to say this is LeBron James is more of a scorer than he is a playmaker, a passer.
I think yes, that's
right.
fair.
So. What was we talking about? Because I don't want.
We was
talking about Embiid, but I don't know
how. Back to
Embiid.
Back to Embiid. I'm not giving nobody.
We don't even have to go back and talk about Embiid no more. Embiid, that's what
know.
The whole point of this was. Embiid should be in this conversation. That's really kind of how we started talking about it.
But the thing is, but back to that, I blame Brett Brown because I feel like which is why I also said
you got to take a shot.
Yeah, you definitely gotta take a shot.
Yeah,
which is why I also said to
foul.
you, right?
Yeah.
Which is why I always said to you, I don't care what era basketball is in. I don't care what era basketball is in. You have to play your big like a fucking big.
I don't disagree with you.
You have to.
But where's the space on the floor?
Like how, bro?
Who else plays close to the rim except Ben Simmons?
Ben
Simmons, you don't use Ben Simmons.
The 76ers game versus the Clippers is on right now.
Yeah, but
Horford spreads the floor. You have to play your big.
Yeah, but Horford
like
shooting 31% from the 3-point line.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's not
what do you
okay.
mean? That's
That
not
is
okay.
okay.
That's why they're the 6, 7 seed.
The reason they're the 6 and 7 seed is because Embiid is shooting 32% from three.
No.
And he's shooting as many threes
Glasses.
as fucking Horford.
So they starting lineup was Embiid, Horford, Tobias, Richardson, and Simmons, right?
Yes.
If Horford shooting 31% from three, who else making threes?
What? Listen, the point I'm saying to you is
Richardson not making threes?
you don't actually got to go behind the 3-point line. Go 16 feet away.
They don't do that no more.
You got to.
They don't do that no more.
So
and they doing analytics now. They said we can hit 23, we blowing them out.
Which is why I'm saying the boy is the Steph Curry is the guy he was. This is why.
Would that be his fault?
He changed.
It was coming
the game.
regardless, though. He just accelerated the process.
Oh, he didn't.
It was coming.
It wasn't coming. Regardless.
Yes, it was.
I don't know about
Who
that.
could actually do it?
The Spurs.
No, we just saw flashes, but that's team basketball.
The Spurs the year before.
That's team basketball. We never saw one guy do that.
Hold on. The Rockets had employed the analytics department. Like, it was coming.
I don't care about no analytics.
Steph Curry just greatly expedited the process. It was
no,
coming.
but Steph Curry's greatness it wasn't built around analytics.
Yeah.
James Harden's was. Steph Curry's greatness.
They also use analytics.
It wasn't built around it. They weren't telling him to take a certain amount of threes a game. He was shooting 40 from the
He could shoot where he
field.
wanted to. I know Jerry West said he could shoot where he wanted to.
He was shooting 50-40 from the field.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I mean, that's like you look at the numbers like, all right, you need to shoot more threes.
But he was also giving you 30.
Yes, but listen.
If I'm shooting that well and I can shoot that well off the dribble. So
Steve Kerr employs zero analytics. So zero like, okay.
No, that's not what he's saying. That's not
what I said.
He's saying Steph Curry is why you bring in analytics.
Yes, I'm saying like you see what he's doing and you think, okay, how can we mimic this?
How can we
from a team perspective?
But see, I also think that whole team in general. And again, I think people look straight past the 2014 Spurs. And then go straight to the
They didn't have Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry.
But the way they beat the Heat was shooting.
But they didn't have
Not
Stephen
really.
Curry and Klay Thompson.
Kind of.
No, because you had Tim Duncan and Kawhi.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm saying.
the point.
No, they expedited the process, but it was you had seen flashes when it was coming already. Even the Mavericks, the way that they played the finals, I think it was coming already. But they expedited the process.
This is what you don't want to do.
No. You don't want to do that.
This is what you would rather do, and because you don't like this coach.
What?
And you treat this coach like this coach Brett Brown that we're talking about.
Who? Steve Kerr?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't give Steve Kerr enough credit.
He's a good coach
for revolutionizing offense in the NBA.
Okay, yeah.
He took the triangle.
Yeah.
He took principles of the triangle, put it beyond the 3-point line, and put back screens behind it for shooters to get threes.
When did I ever say he wasn't a great coach?
You hadn't seen that before.
When did I ever say he wasn't a great coach?
You disrespect him a lot. You say he's not one of the greats.
No.
Yes, you do.
I say he's not top 5 yet.
I disagree with that.
Until you do it.
No. I disagree with that.
No. Wait,
all the guys you gonna name ain't been to the finals 5 straight years.
Stop.
Red Auerbach.
Hold on. Wait.
Red Auerbach.
Let me say this. The reason why I was not putting him level like a Red Auerbach, a Popovich, a Phil Jackson is because
they've done it with multiple teams.
That's 3 guys. That's 3 guys. Keep going.
I think
Oh, it's get tough.
You disrespect. You gonna be this for
It's
5
gonna
straight
get tough.
years,
No,
bro?
It's gonna get tough.
I'm thinking.
It's gonna get tough.
Listen, what I was saying.
Hold up. Finish the 5 because I need to get this 5 that you said is better than Steve Kerr right now. I just need to get this because he went to 5 straight championships.
Troll mode glasses.
I'm just saying we got to get 5. He said 5.
You got to get to 5.
I mean,
And
I would have
also,
to
you
look
was talking
at-
about finals appearances earlier.
I would have to look at the history.
One he for Braun? One he?
I think Chuck Daly. Chuck Daly.
Chuck Daly's not better than Steve Kerr.
Thank you, bro. Stop.
And I fuck with Chuck.
Chuck can't get up there.
Nah, Chuck ain't fuck with Steve.
No, come on.
Okay, whatever. Regardless, I was
Hold
saying.
up, give me 5 though because you said he wasn't one.
Yeah.
five.
I would have to
Give me
look at
five.
the history
No,
of basketball.
why you gotta look at the history of
Pat Riley.
basketball?
Pat Riley's up there.
Why you gotta look at the history of basketball? Why you
Is
can't
Riley
name
better than
Riley?
Steve Kerr?
Riley.
Maybe.
We talking about NBA coaches.
Riley, I'll
We're
give
not
you
talking
that.
about college coaches.
Riley, I'll give you Riley.
Riley.
And that's where it probably stopped at, big
That's
dog.
it. Stop it.
But look, the reason why I said what I said.
Hold up, you got to give me the
was
5th one though because you said 5. 5. I just gave you Riley because Riley's my guy.
the most winningest coaches.
See that he got to look
Because
up
he said
numbers.
top 5.
See, this is what I'm saying. The hate.
It's not hate.
Pat really got a problem with Steph Curry and everything Steph Curry related.
Look, it's not the reason. Okay, 5. The reason why I say you're not on level of those, the first 3 we just named.
He's not on level of those.
Would be because this you haven't done it throughout multiple eras. Phil has done it. You win 50 games consistently with the Bulls.
Pop ain't did it through multiple eras.
That's no, he's not.
He did it on the Tim Duncan era. That's it.
But he's won. He went to playoffs 20 years straight. That's 20 years of excellence.
Tim Duncan played for 20 years.
I feel you, but that's still 20 years of excellence. He retired. Wait, Tim retired. You still had success without him. Now it's okay.
You got DeMar DeRozan in LA and you can't make the playoffs?
I mean,
that means your system
now
is
look,
only built around one kind of player.
Yeah, but hold on. Was Tim there but they made the playoffs 2 years after Tim retired. Tim been gone 2 years. They still made the playoffs.
Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, you reaching.
How am I
You reaching.
How am I
You know,
reaching?
you're like,
he's had 20 years of success.
Phil did it.
Hey, can you do this for me? Can you just reach your hand out so I can get a gif for that?
Phil did it, but
that's
it
a
might get
reach.
rough.
He's had 20 years of success. Like Curry, okay, if you do it for another 5 more years, I'll be cool with
We did it for another 5
Why
more
ain't gotta do it
years.
for another 5
No,
more years?
like, look, I'm
Steph
not
Curry
saying-
and Klay Thompson
Listen,
were
ain't gonna
injured
last
this
5
year.
years.
Kevin Durant is gone.
It doesn't matter. If you can just make the playoffs 5 more years, okay, cool.
Why he got to do that, G? He been
Because
to the
I
finals
think
5
because I
times.
think the margin for greatness is sustained success.
Okay, so this is my question. Okay,
He did it with Timmy for 20 years.
That's my
it.
question.
But
This is my
Timmy
question.
lasted
This is
20
my
years.
question. This is my
Can he
question.
do it
This is my
now?
question. This is my
What's up?
question. Let's just say randomly, right? Luka, this is just like hypothetical
Recall
speaking.
that?
This is just a hypothetical stance. Let's just say hypothetically, because I feel like you equate coaches and players differently, and I don't like that because I feel like they operate on the same playing space because they all say that they depend on one another. I've never heard any great player say that I'm great without a good coach. Every great player, behind every great player is a great coach. Period. Point blank in the story.
Debate.
No, stop it.
Great is a strong word.
Yeah.
And B finna fight Morris.
Here you go. They got a dog for you.
Yeah. See, I don't know about that though. That's part of it. I feel like they had that dog already. But this is the thing about Morris. I don't know if he's gonna ruin the chemistry because this team felt like it was an even balance of good guys and guys that like had that dog in them. And I don't know if they might have tipped the scales in more of the guys that had a dog in them. But sometimes when you got them dogs on your team, you got to be able to rein them in. But like Pat Bev is that dog, but he's like the leader of the whole damn team. So like you got to rein Pat. Like if Doc is able to win a ring this year, then I'm cool with you putting him up ahead of Steve Kerr.
That ain't even nothing to talk about.
But for right now, no. I'm sorry. Like Steve Kerr is a top 5 coach ever.
Yeah,
he is.
It's gonna
He
be
is. And you treat him like he's Brett Brown,
No,
and very clearly he's not Brett Brown. Because you treat him like he's Brett Brown.
How did we get
you
from
sit
that
up
to
here
Brett
like,
Brown?
yo, let me look at some
How did we get
analytics.
from that to
This
Brett
man literally
Brown?
said.
How did we get from that like G?
What do you
Do
mean?
you see the wild guy?
No,
You
it's
can't
not.
treat him like Larry Brown. Larry Brown's fine. You
No,
could have like G. How we get from that to Brett Brown?
Because I literally said it before when I said exactly
That to
what
Brett
Brett
Brown.
You treat him like he's Brett Brown.
That's such a huge discrepancy. No, I
You
don't.
treat this man like he's
You
Brett
think
Brown.
I do that because I don't give him the same
You
level
don't give him
of
enough
accolade
credit.
that you do.
don't give him
Steph
enough
Curry.
credit.
Or Steph Curry.
Exactly, because
Gee,
you a
I literally
hater.
said Steph Curry is second greatest point guard of all time.
Third graders. Y'all gonna stop doing Bob.
Okay,
Cousy.
whatever.
No,
I said second greatest.
no.
What more do
Second.
you want me to say?
Stop,
What
G.
more do you want me to
Stop.
say?
Y'all can't do Bob
No,
like that.
no,
Yes,
really.
you can.
What more do you
Y'all
want me to say?
can't do Bob
can.
like that.
What? Fine.
Yes,
Third,
we
second,
can.
whatever.
Third.
What more do you want me to say?
That's it. That's all I ask.
But when have I never not said that?
He should have been ready to fight. I'm sorry. Embiid, man, you right. He should be a dog.
Exactly.
And he African.
Exactly.
That's not working
exactly.
out.
So is it Brett Brown's fault or is it Embiid's
Yes,
fault?
it's Brett Brown's
It's
fault.
everybody's fault.
It's Brett Brown's fault because you gotta. I don't care about the era we in.
Yeah.
You gotta play your 7-footer closer to the hoop.
Yeah.
That's just silly to not playing closer to the hoop. So whatever you don't do to play him closer to the hoop is your fault. It's no way he should be playing 30 feet out. You're going to minimize his effort. You can bench whoever you want. You 30 feet away from the fucking basket. Why is he shooting 5 or 6 threes a game?
But also, I think a lot of that's on Embiid though. Like he be out there getting
That's
the ball
not
face up
Embiid.
and start turning
That's not
the ball between his
Embiid.
legs.
That's not Embiid though. He can do that 15 feet away. But why?
15 feet away.
I'm cool with it 15. He could be Hakeem. I'll take that. But you
I don't think there's not
cannot
enough
be
space.
Brooke Lopez.
Where's the space?
You are
at
not
now?
Brooke Lopez.
Where's the space?
Yeah,
though?
that too.
You find it, but you have
Brooke
to
got
get
space because they really play like 4 out.
No,
like,
I'm not.
They really play 4 out, but really they play 5 out.
I'm not disagreeing
They
with
spread
you.
the floor and just
But
say
then
Yanis
as a
run
coach-
full speed, Euro step him in, and find a way to get the ball in the basket
As a coach, it's the coach's job.
until the playoffs, and then they go.
Ben
make
Simmons
him
shouldn't almost have to score in the half court. Ben Simmons should have 25 points, 23 points in just transitions. He's literally that
But
type of
can
defensive
Embiid play
talent,
like that,
rebounding.
though?
No, you don't have to have. Kareem didn't have to keep up with the transition.
Okay, that's fair.
Sag into the play late, brother. You got time.
That's fair.
If y'all catch us and slow us down, here come old Joel Embiid. Come on in here, give us a deuce.
That's fair.
That's all I'm saying. It's not hard. Like sometimes people get caught up in talking about analytics. I get it. I'm a math guy, but sometimes you play to the strength of your team.
That's fair.
You cannot play like Golden State. People think it's about Klay Thompson. We've seen Klay Thompson before. We've never seen people get to shoot as much, but we've seen what Klay Thompson does. It's no disrespect to Klay. Reggie Miller is that. Ray Allen is that. We've seen catch and shoot guys that are monsters. You know what I mean? But the thing that make that work is it's the best combo guard in the history of basketball.
Yeah, but you also put him right next to Klay though.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying you have the best combo player in the history of the game.
Okay, was Jordan a combo player?
No, he was a fucking
shooting guard.
the nastiest. I hate shooting guard ever.
Shooting guard.
He didn't play shit else but shooting guard for your
Sure.
motherfucking ass.
Yes, but see, when you say things like that, then that's when I think that people underrate Klay Thompson.
It's not an underrated Klay
Because-
Thompson. Klay Thompson is the greatest shooter the NBA has ever seen. He just has to prove it.
But also, here's the thing with that.
You gotta prove it.
You got to finish it. You got to be great. You can't just. I can't see the potential and see you on track and you don't finish it. You got to finish it.
I mean,
he
yeah.
got 3 rings already.
I think he's one of the greatest. I think he's a great player, but is he the greatest shooter ever? Klay Thompson? You got to prove
Steph
it.
Curry is.
No, Steph Curry is one of the greatest basketball players ever.
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter.
No, he's
No, I
not.
think Klay's a better shooter than Steph, but
Klay is. I agree.
yeah, but
When you say shooting, right?
Yeah,
So you said people
shooters,
catch and
Steph
shoot.
Curry
Yeah,
acting
catch
like
and
I can't honor that.
That's like, is Michael Jordan one of the greatest shooters ever?
No, he's one of the greatest scorers ever.
Why?
What do you mean why?
He
'Cause
shot the ball. He shot the ball more times than a lot of people.
He put the ball in the basket. Just because you shoot a lot of shots don't mean they going in.
So my point is, if he shot the shots and he shoots, so why is he not the greatest shooter ever?
Because they didn't go in as much as at an efficient of a rate as the greatest shooter of all time.
Of course he did. He shot 50% from the field. Steph
He's
Curry
not-
don't shoot 50% from the field.
Steph Curry, Michael Jordan never had a 90-50-40 season.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what we're talking about.
But
We're
again,
talking about all areas. Michael Jordan can't shoot from every area.
But
of the
Steve
floor.
Nash
He
is
can
not one of the
only
greatest
occupy.
shooters ever.
I disagree with that.
He's not.
I disagree with that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I think he is.
disagree
I just
with
don't think that
you
people
saw
will
two.
put him
You
in
saw
that
you saw
conversation when
multiple
you talk about
iterations
shooting.
of that.
No.
Ooh, and B just smacked more shit off the background. Oh my god!
I don't think.
Whoa!
I don't think that people.
Whoa!
I don't think people would
Whoa!
mention that. But I do think Steve Nash actually is one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, I look at 40% almost every year. 40% of 39% almost every year.
Again, I think efficiency versus best is a different conversation. But I understand. The point is, Steph Curry is one of the greatest scorers. It's one of the greatest offensive talents this game has ever seen.
Yes.
But back to fuck all that. Back to the point I was saying. Brett Brown, it is Brett Brown to blame. As far as the reason I was asking y'all about that was because LeBron James. And I'm saying, if AD is the first option, right? AD has to be
Actually,
the
let's
first
talk
option.
about the Lakers. Let's talk about the Lakers.
I don't
Are the
know
Lakers
who's the
legit
first
title contenders?
No, not
Contenders, yes. Contenders, yes.
Sure,
Are they
sure.
going to win? I don't know about that. I think it depends on matchup.
No, I mean a legit contender to
It
win. I
needs
mean,
some
are they
matchups.
going to actually get there and win it?
I mean, they can get there. I don't know. I mean, again, I think everything depends on
Things,
matchup.
you think you need a Lakers? We need a lot of things to fall in place as a Laker. We need we definitely need Memphis to keep that spot.
I agree with that. Or you need to lose a spot.
Man,
we need the Jazz. We need the Jazz.
Memphis editions. That might be a tough little.
We'll beat the shit out of them. We whooping their ass. We whooping their ass.
Stop.
Right.
We need the Jazz to win, so we can get them in the second round.
Well, the Jazz would right now be playing the Rockets.
Yep. So we need the Jazz to win.
The Rockets could happen.
Right. And then in the Western Conference Finals, somehow we need the Clippers not to be
not
there.
to make the conference finals.
And then we have action at getting there to lose to Milwaukee.
Or you would hope, or you need like Toronto or somebody to beat Milwaukee.
And that Toronto can't beat Milwaukee.
I'm just saying, like
the only team can beat Milwaukee is the Sixers. You need a center and a wing defender. They got Ben Simmons, and they got Joel Embiid. So if somebody could do the do, yeah. So if anybody could do the do, is them. The Clippers probably won't beat Milwaukee because a lot of credit doesn't go to Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol last year was like imperative. You know what I mean? It's just paramount. Like his defense was. Plus, he could stretch the floor. He could defend his ass off. He was 7 foot, big, strong guy, great defensive mind. He was a lot more important than people understand.
I agree.
The Lakers, the thing with the Lakers is we have everything we need to compete for a championship, but I stand by this. LeBron James is the greatest. Yeah. He's a small forward. He can play multiple positions. He has to be willing. I'm going to make a plea. It's the camera right there, right? Yeah. Listen, LeBron, a lot of people think I don't like you. They really swear that. And I really appreciate your game. I got pictures of you dunking the ball in my phone. I think you're a fantastic player. You're in year 17, bro. You have to compromise comfortability for your other teammates to be successful. You and Anthony Davis can get past a lot of teams. Y'all are gifted with everything y'all got. But the best teams in the NBA, you're going to need the best out of all the players to win. If you stick Rondo in a fucking corner, he's not a positionless player. You, my friend, are a positionless player. Yes, your efficiency won't be as great. Yes, you may not get those 10 assists. But you know what you can do? You can score much better efficiently than sticking Rondo in a fucking corner. Rondo is a championship point guard. Let him play at the top of the perimeter when he's on the floor for those 24 minutes as a fucking point guard. If you struggle a little bit, if your shot percentage go down to 42, 43, 44, you're LeBron James. We know you can get with that. But we cannot live with Rondo in the fucking corner. You're going to fucking kill us.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, like, even like when everybody jumps on Rondo, it's like, I mean, it's not really
what
his
do
fault.
You want him to do?
It's not really his fault. He catching the ball in the corner. Now, to Rondo, he has improved his shooting over the years.
As much as you can.
But as much as you can. But still, Rondo is not the guy who should be in the corner.
We're going in this era positionless player. Oh, the positionless ball. Look, that's some clown shit. That's not real.
Everybody has position.
Everybody has a specialty from a floor spacing, floor positioning. Yeah. Right? Put Rondo at the top of the key. Feel me? I get it. You think, oh, he can't shoot. It don't matter. He has made that shit work. He made that shit work as a Celtics. Oh, the game has changed. Fuck all that. Y'all got a Kevin Garnett. You can be your Paul Pierce. You can get all your buckets. Y'all got the right team. But if you're not going to maximize every player, you're not going to beat the better teams. You're just not. Because everybody else showing up. For real.
I mean, again, I think everything depends on matchup. But if they got to the finals and played against Milwaukee and the Clippers, who I do not think there's no possible way that they can beat.
Zero, yeah.
Regardless of what they do. Yeah. The Clippers, they got just too many people throw at Bron. Also with AD, it's like, AD, he don't play as big as he is. So it's like you can get away with putting treads on him because he just not for the most part gonna take you down and beat you up all game.
And that's the point. Like,
but that's on AD though.
But I'm not mad at AD is a power forward and somehow. But that's what I think the Clippers' problem is. I'm glad I'm talking to y'all. Paul George, the reason the team that you guys cover is not going to win is because Paul George won't realize he's a power forward. Get your big ass closer to the basket.
Like, I think people look. The one thing I was shocked at when I actually saw
how fucking big he is.
PG is huge. Like PG is
this motherfucker big.
PG tall as
PG, man.
PG is now Kawhi is stronger.
This
and smaller,
motherfucker
but PG
is
tall as
big.
hell.
So he should be playing like Kevin Durant played. You feel me? With Golden State. He should be shooting closer to the rim. If you keep putting these guys 30 feet out.
But was KD playing like the four? And
yes. That's why they couldn't. That's why they couldn't. Listen,
they would go back and forth.
The reason they couldn't, he did it 70% of the time. He shot more mid ranges with Steve Kerr. That's why I give Steve Kerr a lot of credit. That could have been a bad experiment.
Nah, how?
Because
Steve Kerr literally took Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson's system and made him have a baby.
Nah, like we talking about merging KD into the system could have not worked. It could have.
And nobody compromised anything.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Okay,
That's my point when people say third option.
Bullshit.
That's why I get mad when people say third option. I'm like, what's the third option? You run plays for everybody. So why the fuck, like Klay Thompson ain't lose a shot?
He did not lose a shot. He said I ain't sacrificing
because he
shit.
was jacking that bitch. Because he was jacking that bitch.
It wasn't.
That's why.
It was because Kevin Durant. Shout out to KD. Cussed me out the last show. We talked about this. Y'all seen it, but
hey, shout out to KD. Shout out to KD. Hold on. Can I just say one thing about that KD thing? KD commented on our Instagram, and then I was like, "Oh shit!" Everybody goes, "Look, KD commented on Instagram." So everybody started replying to KD, and then he deleted the comment. KD, if you gonna comment it, leave it there because he made me look like a goddamn goofy. But I got the screenshots.
He's the homies, KD. So fuck with him. But the point is, I'm saying I give a lot of credit to KD because he sacrificed the comfortability of his game for Golden State. And that's what great players do. That's what I'm asking of LeBron James. That's what I'm asking the great players to do. Magic Johnson wasn't the point guard when he came into the NBA.
Yeah, he was huge.
He was a bucket. Big buckets.
Yeah, they had Norm Nixon playing point.
And when they drafted James White, they said, this is what we need you to do. And you know what my man do? My man make it happen. LeBron James is in year 17. It takes a lot to roll 30 feet away from the basket at the hoop. He's not an efficient floor player. He can pass from that floor spacing, but he cannot score efficiently. He has to roll to the rim. And that is not going to work in year 17. You don't have the first step to get past everybody. You don't have a mid-range to stop and keep them off balance. But that's also why I say LeBron the go-to guy like that, because he can't do that.
LeBron is just...
I'm not disagreeing that he's not a go-to guy.
But that's never been his game.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's never been his game.
In Miami, they went to him.
Cyborg Bron, yes, because that's like he was in his athletic prime, and it's like there was nothing you could do about anything to do. Sure. He was like that's nothing you could do about anything.
What was the question?
Okay, the question that the fan asked was, I'm about to put it in the title. The question was, would the Lakers be good would the Lakers be this good if Phil Jackson was the coach?
Hell no.
Really?
How the fuck would you run a triangle? With LeBron James.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work.
They didn't say run a triangle. They just
that's what Phil Jackson do.
Like that's what Phil do. Like when does Phil ever not ran a triangle?
No.
I think the coach that they have now, the boy from the Pacers,
no.
Look at the job they did on Harden. Like defensively, he's getting the most out of these motherfuckers that he could be.
But also my thing with the Lakers, when I looked at the roster construction, I'm like, all right, to me, I think they're gonna struggle for one. They have no perimeter guy that they can go to and lean on for a bucket. They can't, for the most part. I thought Kuzma was gonna be that guy, but
Kuzma's not a perimeter. I hate how Kuzma has taken. I call it the LeBron effect, cause oh my god, I call it the LeBron effect.
How terrible he's been, cause the whole internet think
he hasn't been terrible recently. He hasn't been terrible recently.
The whole internet is mad at me.
Real quick though, shout out Kuzma. He hasn't been terrible recently. His defense has improved. His rebounding has improved.
Kyle Kuzma to sacrifice his game.
Now look,
we're putting him on the perimeter.
I'm glad.
Why are we putting Kyle Kuzma on the? And niggas is mad. They want Kyle Kuzma to be Kyrie Irving.
Another game versus the Blazers. The game ain't even over yet. 24.
They want Kyrie. They want Kyle Kuzma to be Kyrie Irving.
I want him to be his version of that.
How the fuck could he be Kyrie Irving?
His version of it.
You have to move AD. LeBron James will have to get a perimeter game and stop clogging his floor space. You got to let his game get going.
His version of it.
Thank you.
His version of it is him being able to play in his floor spacing. Imagine if somebody told Kyrie post up and be Kyrie Irving.
I mean, on guards, he still do a damn good job.
No, imagine you telling him to post up and be Kyrie Irving. You telling him post up. Now make your plays post up from the 4 or 5.
Kyrie?
Yeah.
For the whole
you
game.
You think he'd be averaging 27 points?
Hell no, 27 no.
But you play less minutes and you get less shots.
But because Kyrie is a very versatile scorer, if you told him post up on guards, Kyrie is also Kyrie's not that small. Kyrie's a big. He's not that small.
Is an average size guard.
Yeah, but he's about 6'3" though.
Yeah, that's
he can post up most guards.
So my point is, but imagine if that was all his game. He wouldn't be what it was.
No, but he can still get you a bucket in certain scenarios.
I think Kyle Kuzma gets us buckets in certain scenarios.
He does.
Yeah.
Recently, he's been much better. Now, granted, also
I don't even think recently. I think when we played against the Clippers on Christmas Day, we got 22 points from the first half. The point I'm saying to you is, if you ask players who aren't positionless, right? He's not a backcourt player. He's not a 2 or a 1 at all. Paul Pierce got a little bit of 2 game.
2 game, yeah.
Kyle Kuzma at best has a little bit of 3 game. At best. He's a 4. So when we asking him to not play in his floor space, we're putting him at the perimeter, hey, be Kyrie Irving. Bro, you're not even being, that's not even fair. You know what I mean? It's not fair. It's like when we put Rondo in the corner. Oh, Rondo is sorry. Rondo's horrible.
Nobody puts Rondo in the corner.
Who the fuck put Rondo in the corner?
Nobody puts Rondo in the corner. But again, offensively, when I looked at them, I was like, they, for one, don't have that bucket guy from the perimeter. I thought that's why they would struggle offensively. But defensively, when I looked at them, I was like, oh, they should be the best defensive team in the league.
It's going to be hard.
Outside of Milwaukee,
I don't.
They're one of them.
I don't know. I still don't think they're better than the Clippers.
The issue with the Clippers is consistency. When they lock down,
I think the Clippers. But defense is it's not an everyday thing. But the thing about the Lakers defense is we're a front court defense. Like our front court defense. Is unbelievable. Bradley been decent recently. Yeah, but come on, man. You got niggas giving them niggas 40 and 50 in the backcourt. Yes. Ain't no front court player in the NBA gave us 40 or 50.
Who?
No front court player in the NBA gave us 40 or 50.
Who
the Lakers?
Yeah, that's right.
Feel me? Like, nigga, I just watched Russ go for 40.
Russ did go for
something.
40.
I just watched Dame go for damn near 50.
That did happen.
So, I think our front court defense is sound. Like, we can guard the rim.
Yes.
Perimeter defense is a little shaky.
Which is why I also, we said before the season, I don't really want to see Houston, and I don't really want to see Portland.
Well, Houston, the thing with the Lakers, and this is what I stand on, this is what I've been saying this year and last year, every year. If you can't stop LeBron James, you're losing with this team. You have to stop LeBron James. The teams that have beat us, that look realistic,
stop Bron.
Are teams that stop Bron.
Man wings.
6 and 16, 7 for 24, 5 for 15, 8 for 21. The Blazers, Ariza kept him to 21 points on 21 shots.
Yeah.
That matters. The Rockets, Covington kept him to 20 points on 22 shots. 18 points on 19 shots. This is the game. That's how you beat the Lakers. But the only reason you could beat the Lakers that way, because LeBron is not only responsible for the second load of our scoring, but he's also responsible for the playmaking of our team, which is more of a point of put Rondo at the motherfucking perimeter when he's playing those 26 minutes. LeBron focused on scoring, get him right there to that elbow. I get it. It's not his comfort spot, which is crazy because he's a fucking small forward. But that's because his whole career it's been about what he wants to do. And I'm not saying he wants to. I don't know what Brian wants to do. But he's a small fucking forward. He needs to be better from the small forward, the three spacing. That's it. Get your ass where the threes be.
Or where the fours be sometimes, honestly.
And that's the problem. And that's why I think
honestly,
Kuzma,
right now, he should really be playing more down low. Again.
And that's my point. And that's my point with Kuzma, because when he goes for the layup, right, he's going, you have to stretch AD. So if you're not stretching AD, AD is in a four.
I've said that. Have you
then
seen
what do Kuzma get? That's his shit. He starts in there and works it outside.
Have you seen Kyle Kuzma do a
No,
sweeping
where's
hook
his
this year?
sweeping hook? Where's his game?
Like literally, the fact that I know he has a sweeping hook means that it's good enough for me to know about it. And I have not seen that man do one sweeping hook this year.
When I look at Undisputed and all these people, Kyle Kuzma needs to learn his role. What the fuck you mean his role? Bro, give this man, he's a third-year player. And you're asking him to evolve and be something else. Instead of the niggas who actually is supposed to be these all-around, because that's LeBron's the greatest all-around player. What make him play all-around?
That's why LeBron is number 6 in my MVP voting.
I mean, but also, again, what I was also going to say is
Phil wouldn't let this happen with Kuzma.
I don't think the Lakers...
That's the one thing I will say. Phil would not let Kuzma start.
Again, I don't think the Lakers have helped Kuzma out the best, but also when Kuzma does get opportunities, he needs to be better with those opportunities. Recently, he has been. His defense has improved. He's been rebounding. He's been doing other things outside of scoring.
But he always can rebound. The thing is...
But he wasn't doing it before. Now he's doing more.
He was doing it then, but you got to look at it like this, man. AD is a premier rebounder in this NBA until this year. Kevin Love was a premier rebounder in this NBA until then. Chris Bosh was a great rebounder in the NBA until now. You know what they all got in common? Antoine Jameson. It's all the same reason. Yeah. Because the person you playing at the perimeter doesn't have any motherfucking game 16 feet in. He has to be at the hoop or far back. And that's a problem. So, again, the LeBron effect, it's taken negatively, but it really matters. Like, you're stretching your power forward, so you're going to kill a rebound. So, again, he's not as great as he should be from that floor spacing. Like, you need to be a lot better.
Trust me, but this goes back to what I said. They need a go-to guy. I don't think they have one on the team.
And I don't know if it's a go-to guy.
In just certain moments. It's like, there is 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
If you can't get a ball to LeBron James, then we should not be talking about he's better than Larry Bird.
Our play. I'm
going to spin it right back to that.
No, look. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, in his prime, yes. Like you could.
How could he not be the guy?
I don't even think
because he can't shoot like that at his free throws like that.
So how is he better than Larry Bird?
Gee, like first of all,
glasses.
his
Why
prime.
I gotta that
every time.
Look. First of all, his prime hasn't been that longer. Bird prime was really 8-9 years.
Bird prime was 8-9.
No, it wasn't. He had the double Achilles surgery in like 88. And
sure,
come on,
G.
That was it, G. Like Braun prime was really like 13 years, 13, 14 years.
What
do you think Bill Embiid would scale
if you
LeBron
don't
James?
do anything with it?
What you mean when he knew it? He won 4 MVPs, 3 rings.
God damn, that's all he won is 3 rings? That's it?
All right, man.
You know what Larry Bird would have did with 13 years of prime?
G. Do
you understand what you think Larry Bird would have did with 13 years of prime? 13 years of prime?
Well, I mean, he also
when the whole
did play
team
with
got
Robert
old, we don't know. When the whole team got old, bro, we don't know.
Robert Parrish wasn't even an all-star before.
When the whole team got old, bro, we don't know.
He was while he was playing with Larry Bird.
But when the whole team
Larry
got
Bird
old,
do that for you.
Glasses.
DeAndre
That
Jordan
ain't
was an
number Mo
all-star.
Williams.
Chris Paul was still on.
Robert Parrish ain't number Mo
Chris
Williams
Paul
for a couple more years.
Glasses. When the whole team got old, we don't know. Because McHale retired like 92, 93.
Listen.
Dennis Johnson retired when?
Imagine if Larry Bird had 13 years. Larry Bird made everybody good. He won with every. Listen,
they would have had to get other guys. We don't know what
it would have worked then.
They would have ran the mic, so we don't know.
It would have worked still.
So if Larry Bird played 17 seasons like LeBron did with LeBron's help, how many?
He would have ran in the mic.
Oh, at least 5.
How many you getting from Mike?
Listen, Mike. The only reason.
He gets
hold on. First off, I hate Mike. Part 2, but the only reason Mike won is because he didn't play Hakeem. I'm tired of niggas acting like Mike will stop this man. Mike stopped all the niggas he still stopped.
Mike would have made mincemeat.
I don't know about that.
He couldn't make mincemeat out of
Shaq. Cartwright was old by then. Rodman wasn't there yet. We don't know about that. But again, that's in the West. So Bird getting past the Bad Boy Pistons.
I think Bird was.
They getting past the Knicks.
Yes.
And they get past the Bulls.
Yes.
They getting past the Knicks.
I don't know about that.
How do you stop Larry Bird, who's probably the greatest shooter of all time? Like you said, greatest shooter.
Guard him.
How could you stop?
What
That's
about
like
everybody
guard
else?
Kawhi Leonard.
What about everybody else?
How do you stop Kawhi Leonard? You can't
don't.
guard him.
You can't.
So back that thing down and say that again.
Okay.
You can't stop Larry Bird.
Okay, look. You can't stop Larry Bird. You can't stop.
I don't even know how you
can't
say
stop
it.
Kawhi Leonard. That's cool. But what about everybody else?
Kawhi Leonard is like a scaled down version of Larry Bird.
That's fair, but Kawhi also has great teams
and great defense.
Bird only got 2 rings though.
I mean,
he working on it.
He's
year 8. That nigga's getting on
year 8.
Year 8 or 9 or something.
Year 8, 2 rings.
He on niggas' ass.
And also 1 season
different
he missed.
franchises.
Really in 7 seasons because 1 year he missed.
Better than LeBron.
Whoa. This year or permanent?
I'm just saying he pacing.
No, he's not.
You gotta finish.
No,
it's
8
hard.
years, 2 rings.
He has 0
One thing about LeBron. One thing about LeBron is LeBron last. You don't need MVPs. Defensive Player of the Year is MVP.
Okay.
Exactly.
I don't hear about that offensive shit. Y'all overcredit.
How many first team All NBAs?
A lot.
Kawhi got a lot.
Got about 2 or 3.
Braun got like 10.
How many first team defenses?
I think Braun got 4.
5. But he don't have no Defensive Player of the Year.
He doesn't. Marcus Gasol stole it from him.
He played for 20 years almost, man.
I'm just saying.
What about all the rest of the years?
You right.
Back to the point I'm saying.
just saying.
The focus point. Phil Jackson, no, because the triangle wouldn't work.
I agree.
But the thing is, for
Kuzma
us to
would be more
win,
successful.
he would be.
If Phil was coaching his team, Kuzma would be way more
Kuzma
successful.
would be better than triangle. Like Kuzma would be a decent triangle
He'd
player.
be nasty in the triangle.
He'd be like Horace Grant on steroids.
Nasty in the triangle.
Yeah.
But imagine, my dream is, and I hate it because I'm such a Laker, but I want all the young Lakers to be successful, right? I wish it was Kuzma and Ben Simmons. Imagine them running that fast.
You heard what I said about Ben Simmons. What?
Stop.
Ben Simmons is gonna be better than LeBron.
Stop.
I'm not backing down.
He is not on the road to that right now.
Yes, he is.
He got some action. He got some time.
Is,
Was it year 2 or 3?
Yes, year 3.
Year
3. He a 2-time
Year
All-Star.
4, technically. He missed 1 year with injury.
Okay, still.
He on his ass.
So he on year
That's
3.
fair. He got a little action.
Year 3.
Trending wise,
He gonna
got
be
some
first
action.
team all defense this year.
Okay,
What's second team?
And that makes
He
him a
an
little bit better.
all-star.
And that makes him a little bit better than LeBron.
He also
to be first team defense this early.
but he don't score.
also,
he rebounds
but he
better
passes.
and he passes better than early LeBron.
But also, Braun
he don't score as good as Braun.
Braun wasn't playing with Embiid behind him. You don't play defense by yourself. You don't. Braun
Yeah.
wasn't playing with Embiid behind him.
Yeah, but that's not what's giving him first. You're not getting to Embiid.
Ben Simmons gonna be better than
That's the problem. You're not ever getting to Embiid with Ben Simmons.
yeah, but if you
when Ben
do-
Simmons is in front of you, you're not even gonna get to Embiid.
I mean, yeah, but if you do, it's also Embiid.
but you're not gonna get to him.
Yeah, you got Horford on the court.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get.
I hear you.
Niggas is not getting around Ben Simmons.
I hear you.
Like
but
niggas is not getting
I
around
hear you.
Ben
I
Simmons.
hear you, but you do not play defense by yourself.
Like right now, you just saw Kawhi
Yeah,
get
he
mad
got but he
he
got
can't get
there.
around. No. Ben Simmons just gave up on the play. He was like, you know what, you acting like a bitch about it.
Okay, well, cool. Embiid right there. You can give up because of
Yeah, but he
Embiid
doesn't. But nah.
I hear what you're saying. I feel you.
You're right. Nah, but it can't. It gotta last.
He's gonna be better than LeBron.
It has to last. That's a lot to last.
Is LeBron as good of? I don't think LeBron will ever be as good of a two-way player as Ben Simmons is.
That's strong because
You gotta-
Because Ben Simmons only
don't
year
shoot
3
the
though.
ball, G.
You can
So I
pass
said
them.
two-way player. He's a passer
You
and a
don't gotta
rebounder.
understand it,
You don't
but
got to
he's
shoot
a
the ball.
passer
You
and a
don't, listen,
rebounder.
there's two
Passer,
type of
rebounder,
there's two
defender.
type of offensive players when it come down to just scoring the ball, right? You have Magic Johnson and you have Michael Jordan. These are the
Magic
these are
didn't
the
shoot, though.
no, he could not early on in his career.
Come on, early on.
Yeah, when he was like 12 years, 11 years in, nigga, that's my favorite player. Nigga,
Magic
he wasn't
was
knocking.
like 31, and he had to jump it in. He was decent.
Nigga, at 31, he's been in the NBA for 11 years.
He could have played like 4 more.
Oh, he played a lot
Like
more
Magic
years.
was not washed when he retired.
No,
he was good.
No, he had
He
age.
just had that
Yeah, that's
backpack.
different.
That backpack
Yeah,
where you can't
feel
come
me?
back.
So I'm saying, like, no, near the end, Magic developed a jumper.
Can Ben Simmons get a couple more years?
He
Yeah.
can.
But my point is, so you can be as good as Michael Jordan
I just want you to
without
know
scoring the ball.
I'm making a meme out of you just saying, can Ben Simmons get a couple more years? Whenever anybody's saying
just
about
saying.
Ben Simmons, I'm sending them that meme. Can Ben
You're
Simmons
not
get a couple
wrong.
more years?
Like, look.
Like, I feel him. Can he get a couple more
I
years?
feel you.
Can he be as good as LeBron James?
Yes.
Possibly.
Yes. But Embiid is blocking his future.
Could he be as good as possibly? That's a lot.
Possibly.
again,
But I don't think
I
you
think
get
If
that
he
wrong.
get the 3 rings, can you
How did it
improve him
happen?
on that? What do you mean?
Because
How
the
did
way
that-
the way I
if he
judge the
gets
way I
the
judge the
3 rings,
NBA,
then-
he would need to be the second best point guard.
Exactly.
Ever. The way I judge the NBA, so it's different. I judge the NBA fairly. I'm not crazy
He
like
need to be
y'all.
the
Just,
second best point guard ever. But
To
you
be
tell me
with
Bob
LeBron.
Cousy is the second best point guard ever.
yes, Bob Cousy got an MVP.
Bob Cousy better
had
than
multiple
LeBron?
championships. They the same. Kobe the same. Bob Cousy the same. The hardwood Houdini.
I'm finna go to the balcony. G. You just said Bob Cousy is LeBron.
I'm not gonna argue with you, G.
The
Because like
hardwood
Bob,
Houdini.
look, G.
Bob
I'm not
Cousy
gonna
and LeBron
I'm not
are
gonna
the
argue
same
with you, G.
way.
Because Bob Cousy created the fast
God
break.
damn.
It's not like that's also like it's not like I'm out here watching
All the
fast Bob
dimes.
Cousy for like, look,
You not mad
I'm
Bob
not
with the
gonna-
dimes?
I'm not
man?
gonna
Y'all
argue with
disrespectful to white
I'm
players.
not gonna argue
You
with
said that
you.
with a
Bob,
straight face. You
I'm
said
dead
it.
serious.
I know you
They're
serious,
not equal.
and I'm not
They're
gonna
not
argue.
equal.
I'm not gonna
They're
argue
not
with you.
equal.
Okay, listen.
Now, if you look at what Bob Cousy did for the game, when Bob Cousy did it for the game, like
You don't have LeBron
LeBron
James
in
and Bob
1950.
Yes, but
He gonna create a lot of shit.
Yes,
You
but-
don't have LeBron without Bob Cousy. You don't even get the dimes. Bob Cousy is the dimes.
Look, I will tell
Like the
LeBron-
dimes
look,
came
look,
from Bob.
Look, I will
Like
tell
all those dimes y'all talking about with LeBron right now,
I'll put it
that's
this
Bob
way.
in
I'll
the
put it this
50s.
way. I will tell-
Bob was throwing dimes in the 50s.
Give me LeBron James as a human being and tell that man to only play rec league basketball. Then put that man in the goddamn 1950s. He gonna look like motherfucking Wilt Chamberlain on steroids.
He is Wilt Chamberlain, and Wilt Chamberlain ain't better than Bob Cousy. There you go.
Come on, G.
He's just taller.
Come on, G. Come on, man.
Which one of these?
They changed rules for Wilt, G.
They changed rules for Shaq. They changed rules for Steph. They not better than Bob.
You just said Shaq.
Shaq better than Bob Cousy.
No, he's not.
No, you know he don't think Shaq better than Bob.
You know for sure I don't think Shaq better than Bob
Shaq
Cousy.
better than Bob.
And I fuck with Shaq. Y'all just getting out of hand.
So name the players that's not better than Bob Cousy. Who you got?
Who not better than
Yeah,
Bob
you
Cousy?
ain't gotta do your top.
There's only 5 players that's better than Bob Cousy. Everybody else equal to Bob Cousy or less. Kobe and Bob Cousy about the same.
Come on, G, man. Kobe,
LeBron and Kobe, they all second team all
You ain't
NBA.
even drinking. You drunk.
They all second team all NBA. All of them.
You drunk.
Kobe Bryant is not the second best shooting guard ever.
Yes.
The thing is, look, this sound. Look, motherfuckers is laughing. The fucked up part is I'm dead serious, cuz.
I know you serious, and I understand
dead
why you
serious.
saying what you're saying, and I'm like,
Bob Cousy,
I'm
listen.
not gonna argue with you because I know what Bob
I do
Cousy
a
did for
favor
the
for
game, he
you.
did for the game.
I do a favor for all y'all.
It's just funny to hear.
You just have to use you can't look at today's game and look at yesterday's game and judge it with the same mind.
That's a fair
It's just
point.
ridiculous.
It's a fair
Sometimes
point.
You really just
you got to
said
look
Bob
at how
Cousy and
far
LeBron.
advanced Bob Cousy was than all of the rest of his competition.
I hear you.
That's how you have to look at
I
it.
hear you.
You have to.
LeBron competition caught up with him and they still can't find him.
I don't ever think he was that far ahead. When was he ever ahead? When was LeBron James ahead of the competition?
Why you own this?
Half his career, bro.
Every episode you come and you
Come on,
take
G.
down a player, G. Who was the actually?
How long was LeBron
The
best
first one
player
was Scottie
in the
Pippen,
league?
wasn't it?
It was about like 6, 7, 8 years.
No, he wasn't. 4 years at best.
So from 2008 to like 2016.
First off, don't disrespect Kobe Bryant up in this motherfucker. Like Kobe Bryant wasn't playing with the Lakers in 2009 and 10 and won them championships. And don't ever, y'all got to stop this old bullshit. Y'all got to stop
You
this
even said
bullshit.
Kobe was career in 2010.
He was still better than LeBron.
No,
LeBron
he
didn't hit his
wasn't.
prime until 2010-11.
Glasses.
LeBron's prime was
Gee,
2010
I said I would never
to
speak.
2014.
I know I'm not even gonna have this conversation.
First
R.I.P.
year in
Bean,
Cleveland won,
man.
Brian.
None of that
He
Bron.
came back
None of those
to
Cleveland
Bron.
Browns was prime Bron. Them young Brons. Them young Brons.
No, I'm talking about next Cleveland when he came back.
That was Twilight Bron.
So when he came back 3-1 Twilight.
That was 2009, 2010 Kobe. It's 2015, 2016 LeBron. It's the same Bron. That's why it won't never happen again. That's the twilight. We look in the twilight of people's skill set, and we looking at the athleticism flee.
So what Bob Cousy averaging in today's NBA?
I don't know. He probably looked like somebody with all them dimes.
He probably look like a guy I know.
No, he wouldn't.
His first name started with an S. His second name started with a B.
I don't even know who that is. But
And both of his names end with an E.
hold up, Bob.
Steve Blake.
No, that's not. You can't just name a white guy. Look, niggas say shit. Yo, niggas say shit. Like white guys will only be white guys. I hate that. This is my point. Think about listen,
Fine, but Tim Cleveland.
somebody that creates right the fast break. Somebody is grabbing and on the
create
run.
the fast
The
break?
Hardwood, the Houdini, the motherfucking Houdini of the Hardwood.
Stephon Marbury,
The originator of dimes. Who would be the best passer today? Who would be the best passer as a point guard that got dumbass dimes? It probably ain't even no motherfucking NBA right now.
Best pass in the league.
Yeah.
They got dumb dimes. I'd probably say Chris Paul. I'd probably say best pass in the league right now.
Ben Simmons.
My point is that's not the point. So the point I'm saying to you is you have to be like, we can't look at the game like, oh, would LeBron beat this person? Nigga, the reason you have that person is because the reason you have LeBron is because of that person. You have to look at what he looks at against his era versus what this person looks like against their era.
Yes, it's just hilarious to hear you sit here and say. Now look, I understand why
Paul
you're saying
Kuzma was
it.
dominant.
I'm not
He
gonna
was the best
agree
point
with
guard in the NBA his whole
I
fucking
hear you. I
tenure.
hear you.
Pippen.
Debatable, because didn't Oscar come in and do this too?
And Oscar got in there and took over.
Okay. Was West in there doing this too?
Yeah.
Was West playing point guard?
Shoe guard.
Because now he played point guard something.
Yeah, but he's a shooting guard.
Okay, I'm just
Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's quickly talk
Y'all
about
just
this.
disrespecting
The
Bob
Clippers.
Cousy, bro. I
Let's talk
don't
about
understand
the
how
Clippers. Are
they
the
do
Clippers
it.
the best team in the West?
No.
Why not? Who's the best team in the West?
The Lakers is.
Okay. Why are the Lakers the best team in the West?
They got the best record.
I'm not talking about the record. I'm talking about when you evaluating teams. If you had a power ranking, who's the number one team? The Lakers.
It's weird. I'm gonna tell you the problem, right?
Okay.
Matchups. Denver matches up great against the Clippers.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do, but they do. Right?
Because Jokic makes minutes.
Oh, he pulls the boy out. He pulls the boy out and changes the whole
Trez
game.
does not like
and
all
then
his space.
Marcus ain't gonna really have a chance.
Yeah.
Like so, right? So that's the matchup. The Lakers' problem is the Clippers matchup. Portland matchup is gonna be hell. The Rockets matchup is gonna be a little bit better than everybody think, but the Portland matchup. So it's matchups. Which team matches up against everybody the best? The Blazers. But is it gonna work out?
The Blazers don't match up against everybody.
I think they do
Nah,
at this
they
point.
kind of do, bro.
At this point.
For one, Whiteside's been a top 25 player in the league.
get
I don't
Nurkic
think
back.
I've seen Whiteside in person.
Nurkic
I'm not-
to Collins
I have
back.
to see that consistently.
You may get Collins back.
You get Nurkic and
You
Collins
may get
back.
Collins back. Collins is a May. And no, Nurkic definitely come back. But,
So,
Collins
but I'm
is a
saying
May.
you get both of those guys back.
If you get
got
both of them
Whiteside,
back, you got they
you
got a
Ariza,
squad. They got a
Gabriel,
real
you got
squad.
Swanigan. You got a great backcourt.
Gary
You got
Trent off the bench,
Gary
he can
Trent off the
shoot.
bench. You got a matchup with everybody. Now, is it gonna work out? You got to
don't
work it
know.
out.
But
But
they're not gonna make the playoffs though.
But if they make the playoffs, I do
it's
not
gonna
want
be
to play
rough.
Portland.
That young boy.
I do not
That
wanna
young
play
boy.
Portland.
That young
I'm
boy.
taking
That
the
young
Pelicans
boy.
to make the playoffs for the Blazers.
No.
I still
Did they
am.
win tonight?
No.
They
Who won?
winning right now. The game on in the background.
Yeah, no.
Zion winning. Zion.
No.
What do you
Going
think about
crazy.
Zion?
I think he's fat. Fat as hell. I'm fat and he fat. That nigga
Okay,
fat as hell.
okay. So Clippers best team in the West. Let's get this wrap this up.
Yes, but I have to go in the locker room and see how things are before I have that opinion. Like, I'm not one of the media members that I've been saying they have chemistry. So I haven't been very pointed in my answers by pointing fingers, and I'm not gonna point fingers at people even as we go down the line. But they did acquire new players, and they did get some guys out of there that were good locker room guys and team chemistry guys that just were good dudes. So, like I said, the balance between the dog and the execution is gonna be there. We're gonna have to see what Doc does. And even I'm seeing the Clippers reporters criticize Doc not playing Zubac in the fourth and playing Morris over Zubac. So when
you got to play small ball lineup if you can't play
but you
Zubac
playing
against big
Embiid
teams.
though. But Embiid
Yeah,
and
but
Horford
Embiid
out
out there
there.
shooting threes though.
Yeah, but Embiid or Horford out there.
You can't play Zubac. Nah, you can't do that.
I disagree with that. I think that's going to be their downfall.
Sure. That's fair.
And then they're going to get outplayed.
That's fair.
By smaller teams, including a team like the Rockets. So,
yes,
they are for now, but only because LeBron is on half speed right now.
LeBron is definitely not on half speed.
I personally think that
if he on full speed, it's
I personally
not looking
think
good.
that the Clippers are, I think everything this year for everybody in the
I
West.
like how good the NBA is this year. I really don't know what's going to happen in the
Blew the
West.
Blazers out, by the way.
I think they did.
Look at
I think that
20 plus Zion
I think that
crazy.
I think that everybody in the West. I think everybody in the West depends on matchup to me at least. I think everything like the Clippers and Rockets. I think that's a good matchup. But I think Morris, honestly, I think he makes them better offensively, but defense, I think he makes them weaker. I think Mohawks is a better defender than what Morris is. Especially
maybe even the boys are a little tougher.
Yeah, I think Morris is tougher, but that doesn't necessarily mean better. That just means you get
Zion, a smooth 30 ball versus the Blazers.
That just means you get mad.
Dame had 20.
Well, you know what? That's the problem now, right? When you have a big guy like that, that's hard for them to defend. But good thing they ain't going to play the Pelicans in the playoffs.
Yeah, because like probably Melo on Zion or something like that.
Yeah, no chance.
That's not going.
No chance. Trevor can't play him.
Yeah, Trevor too. Yeah, Trevor.
I don't even think the Clippers have anybody to defend Zion.
Yeah, but that's a long. You know what's going to defend Zion?
Because I don't know if Kawhi.
Wade is going to defend Zion if he don't lose.
He's gonna be fine.
No, he's not. He's entirely too big.
He's gonna be fine.
Look at how big that dude is.
Fine.
That dude is huge.
Who can jump like him?
Yeah, but that's not going to last.
That's not the issue.
The issue though, he like
too big, man.
That's not the issue.
I love the way he's very exciting to watch.
He just look like an accident waiting to happen sometimes.
It's just like the way he plays is up, down, up, down, up.
And they had to get. I could tell they had to get custom shorts. We not. We love him.
I'm not hating on
We just want him to lose
Every
weight.
player got to get custom shorts. Come on, man.
No, his shorts were super tight. Like the biggest pair was super duper tight.
But it was like
Zion had on
his game is up, down, up,
Johnny
down,
Short
up,
pants.
down, up, down. It's like when you got that much weight going up and down, going up and
he
down,
gotta
going up
lose
and
weight.
down for a 10, 12, 13, 14-year career.
He got to lose weight.
I just but it looks great. I think he's more skilled than what I thought he was. His basketball IQ is higher than what I thought it was originally was. He's definitely much more than athleticism. I still think even if he lost some of it, he would still be good because again he's so big.
He reminds me of Larry Johnson, man. Like
Same
an evolved version of
Larry
Johnson.
Larry Johnson, evolved version of Larry Johnson.
But the evolved version of Larry Johnson in today's NBA is one of the best players in the NBA.
Was Larry Johnson? He was.
Yeah, he was for like a small period.
But again, he's a power forward. Is he ever? How long is it gonna be before he's better than
Zion
Anthony
can
Davis?
play all 5 positions though.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
He can play two.
He can't run the system as a point guard, but he can play
all
5 positions. Yes, he can.
He can dribble the ball, but he can't play the ball.
He can play all 5 positions.
He can't play the scoring guard.
He can maybe get the small forward. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. No, he cannot.
Yes, he can. He's definitely a 4 position.
No, he is not.
Shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Yes, he can.
He's a power forward.
No,
the centers can't even handle him.
He can play.
Even Brook Lopez was mad frustrated when they was playing Zion. Like, what the fuck?
He can play 3 positions. Maybe
he's a power forward. Let me ask you a better question.
He started out in high school as a point guard. That's what I'm saying.
Anthony Davis did too, but he's not a point guard neither. So,
Yeah, but AD don't have the versatility to be able to switch out and do
neither
that.
he do it. But look,
Zion.
How long would it be before he's better than Giannis or AD?
Who, Zion?
Yeah, because he needs to be better than them.
I give him about
6 years.
No. AD next year.
What?
AD next year.
He's gonna be better than Anthony Davis next year.
AD next year. Zion gonna be better than AD next year.
You a Chicago nigga too.
No, so what?
Yeah, but AD not really a like.
Chicago.
Yeah, like AD not. Nobody knew.
So let me ask you a question. He's going to be a top 3 defensive player.
I don't agree. That's it. He said I don't agree.
Zion is gonna be. I think if not next year, year 3. By year 3, he would be better than Anthony Davis. I don't know if he'll ever be better than Giannis because I literally, like I told you, I think Giannis is gonna be better than LeBron, and I think Zion gonna be better than LeBron. But Zion not gonna be better than Giannis.
Is Giannis gonna be better than Tim Duncan?
Yeah, hell yeah, he already better than Tim Duncan. He's not greater than Tim Duncan. He's better than Tim Duncan.
Better at what?
Tim Duncan can't do this shit. He's a better rebounder than Tim Duncan, better scorer than Tim Duncan, and a better passer than Tim Duncan.
Who better rebound
Look
than
up
Tim
the
Duncan?
fucking numbers.
Who better
Look up the
rebound than Tim
numbers.
Duncan?
Look up the numbers.
better rebound than Tim Duncan? Who better rebound than Tim Duncan?
Stop.
Who better rebound than Tim Duncan?
Stop.
Who better rebound than Tim Duncan?
Look up the numbers
Who
and
better
then
rebound than Tim
apologize.
Who better rebound than Tim Duncan?
He not a better rebounder than a king. He is a better rebounder than Tim Duncan. Look up
Giannis?
the numbers. Yes, Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, and he can drop 30 on your motherfucking head on any given night.
Tim Duncan could too, bro.
Sorry, mama. I know you don't like it when I curse on the show.
Tim Duncan could too, bro.
No, he couldn't.
Yes, he could.
Get out of here. Stop
Yes,
it.
he could.
Stop it.
Yeah, he could.
Tim Duncan ain't Giannis.
Yes, he could.
He's not a
Tim
better
Duncan ain't
rebounder.
better than Shaq.
He's not a better rebounder.
Exactly.
He's not a better rebounder.
He's not a better passer.
No, I'm saying he's not a better rebounder.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes, he
He's
is.
not a better defensive player.
Yes, he is. What Tim Duncan averages most in his rebounding season?
I don't know, 12.
13.
Come on, Giannis averaging 13.6 right now.
Evolve possession.
It's
Possession.
It's more possession.
Why every time we talk about something, y'all talk to me? Why whatever people lose arguments, they talk to me about
It's
possession?
more possession.
Possession. Man.
That's
That's like saying Luka could average a triple-double in the 80s when niggas actually could fucking knock your
He
head
not
out.
averaging a triple double right now.
That's like saying he could average 29, 99 in the 80s.
He could have. Yes, he could. If Larry Bird could do it, he could.
Like, he don't got as much
He a
skill as
better
Larry
scorer than
Bird.
Larry Bird. A way better scorer than Larry Bird from all three levels.
He
at
has
the basket.
no
he's the best shooter. Yes, he is.
No.
He shoots the
No.
ball better than Larry Bird. Yes, he is.
No.
He shoots the
Not
ball better than
now.
Larry Bird. Will be.
Never.
He a better scorer than Larry Bird.
First off, Larry Bird walk off the porch and take his team to the playoffs. Don't you ever confuse that
Look at
nigga.
19 years old doing this shit.
Larry Bird did it. Already happened.
He ain't do it at 19.
Second in the
He ain't do
NBA.
it at 19.
What's
He was fucking packing garbage trucks and shit at 19. Luka, he didn't do his
won
shit at
championship the second
19.
year.
He was goddamn 28 coming out of Indiana.
That's true.
Probably
He was
fourth
like-
year goddamn.
he was like 29.
I'm sorry, 8 years
He was
senior.
like
or some
22.
shit.
He was just like
22.
Exactly.
22.
Luka, and Giannis, the freak of the East and the international man of Dallas. We here. We giving all of them nicknames.
No, no.
You going crazy.
Zion the Lion. Let's get it.
Zion is going to be better than AD next year. That's a lot.
Yes. If not next year.
So you're saying, let me just back this up.
Zion's
So you're
already a
saying
better
Giannis
scorer
is going to be
than
better
Embiid.
than Tim Duncan. He's going to be greater than
He's
Tim
not a
Duncan.
better scorer. He's more athletic.
He's a better scorer.
He's
than
more
AD.
athletic.
He's a better scorer than
No,
AD.
he's not.
He
He's
get
more
buckets.
athletic.
He's a
no,
better
no,
scorer.
No.
He's a better scorer.
No, you have different. This is
Skilled
always-
is different.
this has always
He's a
been
better
the fundamental
scorer.
difference between
Yeah.
us.
He get
It's
buckets.
You
He
value
score the
scoring
ball.
skills. I value getting the ball in the goddamn bucket. If I need a bucket, they throw that fucking ball
That's
to the hoop.
lobs, though. You need somebody to create a bucket for him.
Gee, stop
No,
saying
no,
that
you don't
anybody
need
can
nobody
throw
to
this
create a
man a
bucket for
goddamn lob. You
No,
don't need
no,
you don't-
no,
You don't need
no.
nobody to create
No.
a bucket for Zion. Give him
Yeah.
the goddamn ball and get out the way.
Giannis, no. We talking
Most
about
of his
Zion.
buckets come in transition anyways.
Yeah, 'cause
Throw
he
him
ain't
the fucking
throwing
ball
the
and let him
ball.
run to the goddamn hole.
That's
He
not
weighs
gonna
300
work.
pounds.
That's not gonna work.
He definitely weighed 300
consistently.
pounds.
But that's not gonna work consistently, G.
He's Butterbean.
That's not gonna work
Butterbean
consistently.
Zion.
We just gonna build a wall.
Hold
You
on,
had
hold
to
on.
jump over like 3-4
Zion
people.
is going to be better than. Wait a minute. So Giannis is going to be better than Tim Duncan.
Giannis-
So he's going to win more than 5
is-
championships and 3 MVPs.
Giannis is better than Tim Duncan already. He's not greater. He's better than Tim Duncan.
What do you like? What do you
He's
mean
not
he's
greater.
better? What do you like
In order
about
for
him
him
better?
to be greater than Tim Duncan, I think he has
he
to.
got a lot of shit to do.
No. I think he needs to. I think he needs to get to 3 MVPs, and I think he needs to get to about 2 or 3
6 championships?
finals. Huh?
3, that's it?
I'm sorry. He needs to win about 2 or 3 finals.
That's it?
Yes, because the difference between Giannis and Tim Duncan is Tim Duncan had the beneficiary of playing with Tony Parker. And
They
Monty.
went
Yeah,
through
the
the same
big
way.
one, he won without
He
all
won
of
a
them.
ring
He
with
won
them.
without all of them.
He won, yeah, but David Robinson was playing.
He
too.
won without
David
him.
Robinson was old, G.
He didn't win without him.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh,
won
no,
without
he
David
didn't.
Robinson too.
No,
He won with
didn't.
3 different cats.
When?
His whole career, he won in 3 decades.
He didn't know he didn't. He didn't. When?
David Robinson was old. You like
When
like,
did they win? What was that? 05?
They won in
They won in-
98.
they
They
won
won
in
in the 2000s. And they
99,
won in the 14.
They won in 99, 03, what was it, 07.
03. Nah, you know what? No, that was like the Malik Rose team, right?
Hey, some random
They,
niggas.
Robinson played until 03.
Yeah.
some
he
random
didn't-
niggas.
Yeah, but like
He didn't win
Robinson.
No, he didn't
without
finish.
them?
He only won. Robinson only won 1 championship. He didn't finish.
Two. 2. Yes, he did. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, he did.
So the point is, he won without Tim. He won without Tony. He won without. He
Yeah,
won
but
without.
he still had
any of
another
them.
Hall of Fame player on the floor with
No,
him playing
yeah,
center.
but
He
Hall
was
of
playing
Fame
power
player.
Yes,
forward.
but I don't think any.
Gee,
Listen, you're
give
confusing.
Giannis a older David Robinson.
What do you mean over David? Brooke
That's
Lopez
not-
look better than David
Okay,
Robinson.
fine.
Shit.
Even more to my point.
Whoa,
Give
stop.
him. What is?
No, he
Hold on.
not.
Brooke Lopez.
Hold on, wait a minute.
This
What
version
did
of
you
Brooke
say?
Lopez
What did
look
you
better.
say?
Hear me out. This version of Brooke Lopez look better than 2003 version of David Robinson.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
You want me to go through
No, he
2003?
didn't.
You want me to go through
No,
David
he
Robinson?
didn't. No, he
Oh, what
didn't.
you
No, I
on?
promise you he didn't. I
Hold on,
promise
let me-
you he didn't.
let me break y'all out.
No, he didn't.
Let me bust y'all
No, he
out.
didn't. No, he
No,
didn't. No, he
Zion.
didn't.
Okay, I'll put it this way: Zion is going to be better than LeBron.
First off, let's just keep
He's
it.
already better than Tim Duncan.
Let's focus on power forward.
The only
Zion?
thing, I'm sorry, not Zion. I'm sorry, not Zion.
So in
Giannis is
2003,
gonna be
so you
better,
listening?
yes.
In 2003,
Yeah,
David
go
Robinson
ahead.
averaged
What, 12 and
6
12?
shots a game. He shot at 46%. He shot 8 rebounds and he had 8 points.
2 blocks.
And 2 blocks.
1.7.
No, yeah, in 2 blocks. So you
26 minutes.
So you want me to pull up this? You want me to pull up my boy right there, Brook Lopez, because he was a Laker?
He shooting more threes.
Not just more 3. He let Giannis game be Giannis game. There's no Giannis game without Brook Lopez. Don't y'all ever disrespect that.
Tim Duncan played
the
with
reason
Tony
you
Parker
can get
and
what you
Manu.
get from Giannis is because of what Brook Lopez
I feel
is.
you.
Yeah, but Tim played with Manu.
I mean, yes, but also like
Them niggas is trash. I'm tired of niggas giving them niggas
with that.
problems.
G. Manu and Tim.
I don't know why do Manu and them get so much credit.
I love Manu. I don't get
Bruce Bowen like a
Parker that
5-time
good.
All-NBA first-team defense.
It's every
No,
last nigga. Every
you the
last
main one that
nigga.
value defense.
I love
Mister.
it. He had him
Bill
no
Russell, number 3 all
He
time.
won with Sean Elliott too. He win with everybody.
Charlie was hard.
Every
Nah,
nigga
that
that
point,
did Tim
Charlie
Duncan
was
let y'all tell it is hard. Because you know what? Tim Duncan shit is
Because
the
Derek
goddamn
Popovich
ball.
was coaching them. That's why.
Then what's wrong with his team now? Ain't no fucking Tim Duncan. That's what's wrong with his
That ain't
team.
what's wrong with his team.
If
Ain't no
Tim
Tony
Duncan was on his
Parker.
team, this team
Ain't
win
no
the
Tony
championship.
Parker, ain't no Manu
Man,
Ginobili.
he won
If
without
Manu and
he
Tony
won
was on
with-
it-
what's the
if
man?
Manu and
Avery
Tony
Jo-
was on his team,
Avery-
they wouldn't be in the
Avery
playoffs.
Johnson. That was his Tony Parker before Tony Parker.
Come on,
Avery Johnson. How many times he got to win with Sean Elliott, Bruce Bowen,
And David Robinson was
Kawhi
still there,
Leonard?
though. David
David Robinson was
still- It
over.
don't matter. It
Yes,
don't
but
matter.
David Robinson still helped the defense out there, especially.
Oh, that's like saying Shaq. That's like saying LeBron should have won in 2007 with Shaq.
No, come on, G.
No.
Oh, now that's different. Oh, that's
the
different.
equivalent of you. That's the
different.
equivalent of you saying the white defenses here don't matter.
That's not. I'm saying Dwight. I'm
Exactly.
saying right now,
Exactly.
if LeBron win, we're not gonna go 10 years back. Well, they had Dwight Howard.
I am.
Yeah,
The white man hooping defensively.
He is.
He's
Dwight
been
been
fantastic
balling
defensively, but ain't nobody gonna bring up Dwight Howard. Just like,
I am.
bruh.
I bring up Kyle Lowry last year.
I don't wanna
think
hear
he should have
none
won
of this
MVP
shit.
over Kawhi last
Tim
year.
Duncan is the
I
sole
don't wanna hear
reason.
none of this shit.
Tim Duncan is the sole reason that team won championships, and they will
Sole
never
reason
win.
is strong.
And they will never win
Sole
another
reason
one.
is strong.
They'll never win another one, and they won't win one before.
Sole reason is strong.
Soul.
Soul is
not.
a
You
strong
could change
word.
everybody
Soul
around
is a
him.
strong word.
You could change everybody
That's
around him in that
disrespectful.
win.
That's disrespectful.
They've changed everybody around him.
If the
The only nigga that's been there the whole time,
G.
the only nigga that's been there the whole time was one person. Every last person in the roster spot
No,
changed.
he was only there for.
Listen,
no, he
every
was there
last
for 3
person
of
in the
year.
roster, every last person in the roster spot changed except one nigga.
Yeah, but you also got 2 other Hall of Fame players. Glasses. What you
He
want?
made them Hall of Fame players.
He didn't make them
Tony
Hall of
Parker is
Famers.
not a Hall of Fame
G,
player on
he
no
made-
other
G,
team without Tim
G,
Duncan.
he made
I
Tony
agree.
Parker fucking win Finals MVP versus LeBron.
What do you mean? Yes, because it's Tony Parker.
He was like G. He had Boobie Gibson and Mo Williams guarding him on top of that. He had Boobie Gibson and Mo Williams guarding him.
Bruh, he didn't. Tony, listen, he won.
G, LeBron can't even fucking check Tony Parker.
What do you mean? Tony Parker ain't uncheckable. Where did Tony Parker get this offensive game? And I put Tony Parker above as a greater player than Isaiah Thomas.
Yo,
But when
That's wild.
Tony
take.
Parker
Because
greater
of
player than Chris
Isaiah
Paul.
Thomas.
Greatness.
Tony Parker greater player than Chris Paul.
Agreed.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, look.
Greater. Agreed.
I ain't got no more.
But my point is,
No.
but let's not get this fucked up with who causes some people's greatness.
Tony
Tim
Parker
Duncan,
better than
literally
Kevin Johnson. Tony Parker
everybody.
ain't better than Kevin Johnson.
Yes, he is.
Nigga.
Stop it. Get the fuck out.
No,
of
he
here.
not.
Like in imaginary basketball, yes, he
No,
probably
no,
wouldn't
no,
win.
no.
In imaginary one-on-one basketball, no, he
No, I'm
wouldn't
dead
win.
serious. Double 3 straight years.
Yeah, but that don't matter. We talking about
So what you
championships.
mean?
We talking
He
about
lost to
champions,
Mike.
finals MVP. Why y'all keep acting like Mike is some nigga to lose to? Like Mike ain't unbeatable. He only
Who
lost.
beat him?
Shaq beat him.
Once. What happened next year?
Oh, you mean when he went and got the nigga?
Okay.
When he went and got the second?
Rob- yeah,
when he went and got the
yeah,
second best
yeah,
power forward of all
Rob-
time?
Rob-
Was that the Hall of Famers?
That's cool.
So my point is, don't act like Michael Jordan could beat everybody. But Mike was the smartest motherfucker because he'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna
Hold
get
on,
the
wait a
motherfucker.
minute.
I am.
Whoa. Rewind. I heard that.
What?
You said that when he would have got the second best power forward of
All time, baby.
You slid that in there.
All time.
Very.
All
I
time.
heard that. Stop, G.
Nigga got 5 championships, 3 defensive
Stop,
player of the
G.
years, 7 rebounding titles, the best offensive rebounder of all time. And why
Stop
we can't
lying
get credit?
to the world right now.
Why
you
not?
are sitting in front of the world and you are telling a fib.
He
G.
went everywhere and won.
Stop, G. He is not the second best power forward
Why
of all
not?
time. He's not better than Giannis.
Yes, he is.
Right now, right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He better than Giannis.
Dennis Rodman better than Giannis.
Yeah, because Giannis can't fuck with him with rebounding. All that 7 foot for nothing. All that 7 foot for nothing.
Can Dennis Rodman average more than 5 assists?
He probably could.
Maybe could.
He probably could.
Maybe
He probably
could.
He probably
Maybe
could.
could.
He probably could.
Maybe could.
He actually probably could.
Yeah,
Like
might
that,
could.
like
He was
that,
actually
yeah,
a really
probably
underrated
could.
passer.
Probably
He
could.
probably could.
He can average 6 assists.
He probably could.
Stop.
He probably could. He probably could. If you
6
ran the
is strong.
system,
5.
that might be pushing.
He could average.
He's not averaging
He
6.
could average more than 15 points.
Yeah, he could have. He could have. I'm 100% he could have. He could have. Did he? He didn't. That's the only thing that matters.
I give you like 14, but
You have disrespected too many legends on this show.
13, 14.
This is not what we about.
13, 14. Especially if you play up and down. Like,
Yeah.
He could average more than that.
What?
He average more than that.
First Shaq? Come on,
I'm
man.
saying, why?
Oh,
So
Rodman
listen,
is not the second best power forward of all time.
How was he not
Give me
greater
your top
than
5
Shaq?
power forwards of all time. Come on, let's go right
Tim
now.
Duncan.
Okay,
Dennis Rodman,
you're lying to me. Come on, keep lying to me.
KG.
You're lying to me.
how you low better than Kevin Garnett?
Nigga, Giannis better than Kevin Garnett. Stop playing games.
How?
Stop, G.
Greater?
What is wrong with y'all?
Greater?
Yes, he's great. He's better. He's all of it.
He got to win the championship.
He about to have 2 goddamn MVPs.
He got to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh.
Where's the Defensive Player of the Year?
Yes, stop.
Where's the Defensive Player of the Year? Whether you notice or not, KG got MVP.
Man, let me move this thing. I don't want to knock this over. Y'all gotta stop, man.
KG got MVP. What does that
Glasses,
mean?
man. Come on, man.
Do KG not got
First you
MVP?
come on here.
Do KG not got
Come on here,
MVP?
you
Do
got
KG
that.
just not got MVP?
First you come on here.
How
you
many
say,
players
"Dennis
got?
goddamn
How many?
Rodman
Listen,
is better
not
than
many.
Shaq."
how many players got MVP and Defensive Player of the Year?
I think David
Like 4?
Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Michael Jordan.
How many
Jordan.
players won Defensive Player of the Year but ain't got a goddamn MVP?
I don't know because it ain't KG.
It ain't Dennis Rodman either.
But they also the thing. But you got 3 Defensive Player of the
You
Year.
gotta stop that. You gotta stop
You
that.
got 5
You gotta
championships.
stop that.
You got the greatest rebound.
I disagree with you, but
You
I
gotta
feel you.
stop that.
I solely
Why is
disagree
that
with
so
you.
bad? I
Because
don't
it's
understand that.
blasphemous.
Why?
You know it's blasphemous. That's why
Why?
you smiling right now.
It's
'Cause
funny
you
to
know
me
you
that
on
y'all is
bullshit,
crazy.
G.
Why?
Dennis Rodman. As much as you love North Korea, you should love Glasses Malone. Because he love you as much as you
I
love
don't
North
even
Korea.
like him. I'm a Laker. I hate him.
You love him. Stop lying to me.
I don't
You
like
love that
no
man.
Bulls, and I don't like no
That's
motherfucking
a
Pistons.
lie.
Like, no bull.
I'm
You
a-
love
I grew
Dennis
up a
Rodman
I'm a
damn near as
Showtime
much you love
kid.
Magic
But what
Johnson.
the- but
Because
like-
I've
I
never
love
heard of you
Magic
vehemently
But what the Bulls do?
defending. You
They
defending this
stole my
Rodman or his
nigga.
mama.
They stole my nigga championship when he had the disease, and I have to live with
Stole
that.
his championship?
That's the last time I seen my
They
nigga
still-
at the
they got-
highest level.
they got
Said
smoked.
He stole that championship when he had
They
the
got
disease. They
smoked.
didn't steal the disease.
They got smoked. G,
They
what
put
you mean they
Scotty
stole
on him
it?
and
My
he
nigga
couldn't do
never got
nothing.
no revenge. Except he averaged 20 and 20, but it ain't
How you gonna get revenge?
He wouldn't have got. Come on, G.
buckets though.
Gla-
But the point I'm saying to you is,
Glasses.
y'all know I don't like
Glasses.
it.
Glasses.
So let's just get this right. I don't like.
Portland won
You
good.
on that bullshit.
Clyde Drexler or Magic Johnson?
At that,
Clyde Drexler or Magic
Give me
Johnson?
Clyde.
at that point, it's a debate, G. At that
What?
point,
Nigga, he couldn't even get to the show without my nigga being there.
You just told me he couldn't shoot. Make up your mind.
Ooh.
How they beat Clyde and them? Come on,
Clyde
man.
really couldn't shoot that crazy.
Clyde ain't
I couldn't
going.
fuck with Magic, nigga.
Clyde ain't going, G.
Who did they beat?
Come
Who did the
on,
Bulls
man.
beat in the first 3 runs? They would have never showed up
The
if my
Suns?
nigga was there.
The Suns
They would have
was
never
good?
showed up if
The
my
Suns
nigga was
was
there.
good?
Come on, bruh.
Suns
It's the
was
Lakers,
good?
bruh. It's Magic Johnson, bruh. Like, what are we really talking about?
No.
Them niggas would have never showed
The
up.
Suns, the 93, dead ass. Like,
They would have never showed
Chuck,
up.
second best player in the world.
Nigga, Matt, second best player in the world, second best on the East. I mean, he ain't second. He was never better than Magic Johnson in no years.
Charles
Until Magic Johnson stopped playing.
Honestly,
In 91,
y'all, give me
okay.
Chuck
G,
over
by
KG.
93, G.
This nigga disrespectful.
no, you disrespectful.
This nigga, first off, the nigga 7 foot. We not even gonna have this conversation with that little midget against the 7 footer. We not even gonna do that.
We talking about the
disrespect to
same
Barkley,
thing
I
about
love
Dennis
him.
Rodman.
And what's
then.
funny, Barkley
Say
was
the
one
same
of
thing
my
about
favorite
Dennis
players
Rodman.
growing up.
then.
Yeah, but Robin taller than Barkley.
Barkley. My point is, Rodman, this is the thing with Rodman. If y'all just stop looking at the game as this whole, who get the most stats? Who get this? It's who impacts the court the
I
most.
feel you.
You're
I'm
not
just
telling me Dennis Rodman impact the court as much as Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hell fucking yeah, he do.
No, he
It's a
don't.
debate. It's a debate. It's actually a debate. Like
Nigga, one nigga could guard everybody on the other side of the ball.
It's actually a
top
debate.
3 in defensive player of the year voting. And
That's
he won
a
a goddamn
and can't
MVP.
stop one guard.
He can't stop one guard.
Not one.
He can't stop one
And
guard.
can't stop
He's
no
a
guard.
front court player. Why are you talking to me
Rodman's
about
front court
guard?
player.
Rodman is a front court player. He's the most dominant.
Rodman ain't have to go out and drop 30 every night.
He
30.
guarded a lot of people that dropped 30.
3-0.
You know who
Gee,
could,
Rodman was going out there giving you.
you know who was stopping?
Glasses.
You know who was stopping?
Rodman's going out there
You know who was
giving you
stopping
8
Michael Jordan? Yeah, get that shit right. Because it wasn't no Dumars.
Joe Dumars.
It wasn't
No, it
no
wasn't.
Dumars. 6 foot two.
One of them goddamn.
No, it wasn't.
Dumars
It was
was 6'2".
not no
It was
Dumars.
motherfucking Dennis Rodman
Go
on
back and look
everybody.
at the
You gotta go back and look.
Now the Bad Boys as a whole.
It's Dennis Rodman. Ain't nobody better than Dennis Rodman. Isaiah Thomas wasn't better than Dennis. He wasn't even bad. That nigga smiling nice. Joe Dumars was evil, but that nigga was really a motherfucking factory worker.
Wow.
Bill Laimbeer is a factory worker.
Factory worker.
Bob Cousy.
Joe Dumars is fantastic. Well, didn't he look like he worked at the factory worker?
He did like
Factory worker.
Yeah, he did.
Bob Cousy was a premier athlete in the 50s and 60s. We talking about nigga Bill Laimbeer and Joe Dumars look like you could have played in the 50s and 60s.
They do. But yes, no, Rodman was the one guarding Mike.
Rodman guarded Mike, Scotty, Magic, everybody. Don't you stop doing my nigga.
Why are you overrating defense so much?
Overrated defense wins championships.
You overrate offense too much.
I'm not overrating.
You do. That's why you going so crazy about Luka. That's why you going with Luka. That's why you love Luka. That nigga can't play no defense.
I disagree with that.
He got cement in his shoe.
He don't play no defense.
When it come down to winning time, he strap up you.
He don't play no defense.
He not ripping everybody up, but no, I don't see anybody when it come down to winning time giving him buckets. They scoring the whole.
LeBron James gave him buckets.
Yeah, but they hiding him the whole game, obviously because he going out there and dropping 30.
I don't hide him. He's a kid. What do you mean? You gotta play both ends when you're a kid.
Well, he's still giving you 9 rebounds. Defense.
Who the fuck cares? You can't
rebound ain't a part of defense now.
This is my point.
Glasses rebound ain't a part of defense.
Can he
now?
strap up and stop somebody?
That's not what I asked you.
It's a part of defense.
It is. So stop that.
So
man.
rebounding can be a part of offense.
He ain't got to strap up. He's 19. You wouldn't expect a 19-year-old Bron to go out there and strap people up?
Shit, yes I was.
Yeah, he would Bron.
Yes I was. Bron was on some shit. I give him his credit. I ain't gonna credit. He wasn't quite Miami Bron, but that nigga would give you. I remember them him and Kobe.
You know what Bron wasn't doing? Bron would give you 29.99. That's the difference.
Different era.
Bron was giving you 23.
Different era.
23.
And I'm giving you credit because Luka is nasty.
Bron was never.
Y'all be hating on my man.
No, we not.
Bron was never 20 points.
Bro, don't do that. It's Larry Bird, bro. That nigga
The new White Knight.
No, he got to win first before you give him that title. That nigga's all right.
They call Larry
But the
Bird
point
the
I'm
White
saying
Knight.
to you
Did
is,
they really call Larry Bird the White Knight?
he was the man. That's the only thing you need to worry about. He's the fucking man. And I hate his ass. That's another motherfucker I hate. The fucked up part is I have to give props to every motherfucker I hate.
Except for Isaiah. You do not rock with Isaiah.
I give Isaiah props. I just ain't gonna disrespect the other niggas.
Tony Parker.
He's greater.
No, he is not.
He's better than
How is
Isaiah.
he greater.
Yeah, he's greater.
Finals MVP, 4 rings, All-Star appearances. He won one too.
Oh, you won one too, exactly.
Except the other rings.
Exactly.
But you know who he didn't have?
What?
Oh, Tim. But he had. You know why he got them other ones?
Yes.
Old Rodman.
Do you know who Yanis got? Old nobody, old Milton, old Bledsoe.
Because he gotta make it. He gotta make them great. None of these dudes were great before they played with these people.
I disagree with that. We thought that
Giannis needs to make people great. That's what great players do. This
Tim
is
Duncan
narrative.
ain't nobody great.
Not,
Tim
yeah,
Duncan
every
was
last
great.
one of them niggas.
He
Because all
didn't
them
make
niggas
them
was
great.
trash.
He didn't make them great.
David Robinson couldn't do nothing outside of
make
winning
them
this
great.
and defensive player of the
He
year.
didn't make them
I didn't say
great.
trash.
Okay, do not-
I said he couldn't do nothing.
Robinson was great.
All right, man. Tim Duncan made them great.
Yes.
No.
Come on, G.
No.
Come on, G.
No.
This is crazy.
So
That's
Tony
like-
Parker had the same career
That's
anyway.
like me saying LeBron
Stop. Tony
made
Parker had the
everybody
same
else
career
he
anyway.
played.
They was already
If
great.
that's the case-
He never made nobody. Listen, the only player he ever made an All-Star that wasn't an
So because
All-Star
they got
was Mo
drafted by the
Williams.
Spurs, Greg Popovich made them great. I'm not gonna let you get at the Tim Duncan.
Nigga, Greg Popovich can't make nothing happen right now, so I don't want to talk
I
about
disagree
Pop.
with that.
He ain't finna make
I
the
disagree
playoffs.
with that.
And he got 2 All-Stars on his team now, and he's not
They're
going to make the
All-Stars.
playoffs.
That's a lie. They're not.
You know why they not? Because they had
They're not on
Popovich's
All-Star
system.
ballot.
They had Popovich's system set up for Tim Duncan. That's why.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's move on.
That's why.
Who won the trade deadline?
I think in the future we'll say the Timberwolves. Actually, right now we won't say it. But I think in the future we'll say the Timberwolves. No, bro. Like, look, like here's why.
I agree. It's a compliment. It's a better front court, back court compliment.
Not even that.
Williams is god awful.
Not look for the past 3 years, right? When I look at the Timberwolves, I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck y'all trying to do. You're running out 3 small forwards, basically, and with T got a scoring guard at point guard, and just cat out there like, yeah, play basketball, try to win some games. At least when I cut on the game,
defensive coach.
The defensive coach, like what? And then you bring in flip. Like I had no idea what. I didn't even know what. Like usually when I look at teams, I'm like, okay, even if y'all losing, I know what you're trying to build towards. Like I at least know what you're trying to do.
I can see why you said that.
At least when I cut on TV yesterday, right? I was having paying attention. I was like, about to go to a studio. So I'm
But he said, who won this year?
Exactly.
This year, I'm gonna get to that. But just let me finish this up. At least when I cut on the game, I was like, damn. Y'all look like an actual basketball team. You got a front court and you got a back court. Like even putting Beasley there, you got Beasley there. You got Hernan Gomez. He's an actual power forward.
You got a front and back court.
You got OKG.
I'm big on spacing, sure.
Cool, like this. You like actual basketball.
But now this year,
I'm gonna say the Rockets. Because I actually think
Covington is big.
Helps.
Covington is.
I think,
nasty,
I think Covington.
The job he did on LeBron.
The job he does on LeBron.
He walked right in and did the job with that nigga.
I think
like
they're gonna lose in the first round to the Jazz because I think the Jazz are gonna realize we just have to do what we do.
Yeah, nah.
But
They're not gonna beat.
But
it's gonna hard to beat them 2 MVPs in that backcourt.
But also here's the thing about Robert. Robert, like he's not that small. They play huge, small, right? But he's not small.
That's another thing. And they got the other boy Bruno, and they trying to figure him out.
Yeah, like Robert can honestly play center, and you can move Tucker to the 4. Honestly, like Rocco is not small.
He's big too.
He's not small.
Country nigga too.
He's a legit 6'8", might be 6'9".
He big.
He's not, and low key, he might be their second best shooter between him and Harden.
Gordon.
I think EG is like streaky though. Like if he get hot, it's over with. Bro. But
I understand what you're saying. Covington can shoot.
Like I think Covington is more steady and more consistent as far as shooting is than EG is. I think he was a huge, and I think I think Minnesota kind of like lessened his value because like Minnesota had no idea what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah, I agree.
So like, I think you couldn't really see it, but on the Rockets, I think you'll see it. And I think that the Rockets won the trade deadline by picking up Covington personally.
I disagree with that. I'm actually gonna go with. I'm gonna go. That's interesting. I'm gonna go with the Trailblazers because I think that they might have not necessarily made their trades at the deadline, but they made their trades in the proper amount of time. Where I still consider it to be there, because even when I look at their roster front to back, the main things that they were missing were a 3 and a 4. You sign Melo, you put him at the 4 because he's not athletic enough to play the 3 anymore, and then you go and you get Ariza, and Ariza has shown improvement and exactly. I mean, you got a lot of guys that actually could fill out a bench. Which once Zach Collins goes down, Nurkic goes down, you lose Al-Farouq Amino, you lose Mo Harkless, your bench is depleted and your front line is depleted because those were guys that used to play in the front court for them. I still think that the biggest mistake they made was getting rid of Al-Farouq Amino.
I don't even know. Thing they did.
I disagree with that. I think when you look at what he brought to them every night, he brought to them what Draymond brings to the Warriors on defense. But the different but wait a minute. But the different seriously, but the difference is he's a Draymond Green if Draymond can't no. He's not Draymond Green if Draymond can't defend. He's Draymond Green if Draymond Green can't do anything else on the floor. Draymond can still do other things on the floor. Chief couldn't rebound. Chief couldn't pass. Chief couldn't shoot. Chief couldn't score. Chief couldn't make wide open layups. Chief didn't have that. No. I didn't say that he was Draymond Green. I said he brings to you what Draymond brings. What Draymond brings to you in that front court is toughness and tenacity on defense. Draymond is just one of the greatest defenders of all time. For what Al-Farouq Aminu brought to you in that front line was toughness and tenacity. He is.
Okay.
He is. Okay. He might be top 20, top 15, but he's one of the greatest defenders of all time.
Well, I want to say the Blazers, and because I like
fourth
the
ballot
Blazers.
Hall of Famer though, but
I think Memphis.
That's fair.
Memphis
this year though.
Yeah, I think Memphis. I think it's gonna be hard for the Blazers because of Memphis.
That's fair.
Them trades look good.
Yeah. When is Winslow coming back?
He'll be back it doesn't matter. He'll be back for the end of the season.
I mean, I'm a big floor spacing guy. Right, I'm a big front court, back court, front court. I believe in that. That's what I don't like about the Lakers. That's what I don't like about the Clippers. I don't like that they don't really have like the concept of positionless. I've only liked it with Golden State.
But even with them, like they were still you just have Steph can go from 1 to 2, Clay can go from 2 to
2 to 3. Very rarely
can to do everything,
and he goes from 3 to 4.
3 to 4, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think everybody looks at that a little different.
And it's like, yeah.
I truly believe in people. You putting people in the best. You know, the greater athletes, the best players. You could do a little bit more.
Yeah.
LeBron James, you can do a little bit more. Kawhi Leonard, you can do a little bit more. But once you start asking Rondo or Teague or certain people who that's not what they do, I don't think that works out. But what I liked about Memphis was they got a little bit bigger up front. I like Atlanta too, but I like what they got a little bit bigger up front. And I like they still good in the backcourt. I believe in it. I believe in backcourt, front court. I don't believe in that other narrative.
The issue with Atlanta is they traded for Capella, but Capella got a heel issue. Heel was close to the Achilles. But if they can be settled and like it's fine, I think in next year, I think the Hawks did themselves a good service.
I believe nothing about
I like
that.
Clint Capella.
I believe
I
nothing about
disagree with
the
that. Their roster got a lot better, a
next
lot
year
older.
for next year.
It got a lot better, a lot
And even
older.
like one thing I was like, they at least got T to take some of the pressure off Trae Young.
And
the
I
fact
don't
that they
understand.
had
You don't want to take pressure off Trae.
no, bro, they had no backup point guard.
What I would do if I was them is the same thing the 76ers did in 2000. I'd surround him with defenders.
I mean, I think that they did that.
Yeah, I think people compare him to Steph Curry, but I think he's more Allen Iverson, like just evolved to how the game is played today.
I think he's more Steve Nash.
Nigga, Steve Nash is possibly the most efficient point guard not named Steph Curry. I just definitely couldn't give him that. But I think he's Allen Iverson. I think he's an offensive juggernaut that literally can score, can pass, and all of that. But I think you surround him, players like that, you surround them with defenders. You just surround them with niggas who play. You don't put them with other offensive players because y'all going to get scored on all night. You surround them with defenders and go. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I cannot believe you still don't really give credit to Dennis Rodman.
He get enough credit. He's
So a 3-time defensive player of the
He's
year.
an Andre Iguodala type of player.
Andre Iguodala never won defensive player of the year.
No, but not.
He never
like,
broke any records in the finals.
No, don't get me wrong.
He
Like,
never
I'm
was
not-
a scorer. He never was a title champion of anything. That's just disrespectful. Dennis Rodman's a starter.
Iggy ain't cool coach. Iggy ain't cool coach.
Whoa, so
I mean,
whoa,
if
whoa,
you let
whoa.
people
He's
tell it,
cool
Iggy
coach.
a Hall of Famer. And
He's
Iggy,
not a Hall of
Iggy
Famer.
deserves a jersey retired.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
I
He
think
might deserve
Rodman-
his jersey retired, but he's not a
I
Hall
think
of Famer.
Rodman is one of the most serviceable big men of all time, but that's where it is.
Call that man serviceable.
He's serviceable. He's great in his role, and it's
Oh,
perfectly fine.
what do you mean?
That's all he
That's
did.
like saying Michael Jordan is great in his role.
Nah. He's a less evolved version of Bam Adebayo.
Less evolved. Bam is not even close to Dennis Rodman.
He's a less evolved version. Dennis Rodman.
Bam can't guard a point guard.
I disagree with that. Dennis Rodman's a
What
less
point guard
evolved
could Bam
version.
guard?
He could guard a point guard. Dennis Rodman's
Which
a less
one?
evolved version of Bam Adebayo. I'm sorry, he is. He's a less evolved version of Bam Adebayo. I'm sorry.
You just get disrespected.
So
dog.
wow.
It's not a wild statement.
Nah, he really thinks that. He's
I'm
not
dead ass. He's a less
So he's
evolved
so
version
Bam
of
is gonna win
Adebayo.
7 rebounding titles.
No, but that's not a game that Bam plays in. If Dennis
So then
Rodman
what- so
played,
then- so at least
if
can we
Dennis
put it in
Rodman played in
proper
this game,
perspective?
he would probably be averaging like 11 rebounds, 9 rebounds. He wouldn't be averaging that many rebounds.
How wouldn't he?
Because he wouldn't be able to get on the floor because his role, he wouldn't even be able to play no more. He can't even fucking do shit.
Except defend his ass off
He
and
can't
rebound the
do
ball.
shit. He can't do shit in today's NBA.
Andre Rosen can start
You
probably
know
be
who needs Dennis Rodman right now?
No, Andre Robinson
everybody.
can't start no more.
Because he's
Because he can't
Andre
shoot.
Roberson.
The only reason why
Coach.
PJ Tucker starts is because he can shoot good from the corner.
Yeah, but again, you keep comparing everybody to Golden State's offense, and
I'm
that's a
not
mistake.
compare people to go to say.
You don't need to score the ball. You don't need to shoot the ball to be on the floor. What is this narrative that everybody think they Golden
Look
State?
at Draymond Green. When Draymond Green don't shoot well in them playoff series, they get their ass
Oh,
beat.
that is Golden State offense. Nobody else needs to be able to shoot except Golden State. What is going on?
That Serge Ibaka can still stretch out and make a shot. So can Marcus
Serge Ibaka cannot shoot at all.
He can make a shot. Pascal Siakam can make a shot. I disagree with that. Rodman could not make a shot. You can lead that man. You can lead that man like they lead Ben Simmons over for 3.
They're not passing the ball to him on the perimeter like, hey, make a move.
Exactly, because he can't do that. He literally was meant to play in one era of basketball. It wasn't
one era.
Yes, it was.
He can pass.
Yes, he
That's
can't.
not
You
true.
have to be
He
a
can
two-way.
pass.
At worst today, you have to be a two-way player.
He's two-way.
He's
He
not
can
a
pass.
two-way player.
Who is a two-way
He's not
player?
a two-way player.
He could pass. He was really good in transition.
He's not a two-way
He was
player.
fantastic
Stop
in
saying he
transition.
can pass. He
He
can't
can
run
pass.
an offense.
Who the fuck
You don't
can
need
run an
somebody.
offense?
You don't need.
Huh?
you don't
Draymond
need-
can. Draymond.
So Draymond is better than Dennis Rodman.
No, he's not better than Dennis Rodman. He's not better than Dennis Rodman, but he's in the same conversation with those guys, and I don't hold
He's
Draymond
not-
in high regard. I think Draymond's a fourth ballot Hall of Famer, so I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. Rodman is a second ballot Hall of Famer.
The conversation.
Third ballot Hall
The
of Famer.
conversation.
First ballot?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's first ballot. The conversation is different. Let me tell you something. This is the problem, right? Magic Johnson couldn't really defend because where he played at on the court, right?
Guard
When
you
you're
special.
so dominant in certain things, this narrative that you need to be all around, I need to score, rebound, dunk, shoot,
They'll
defend,
find a
all
way
this,
to push for the court.
that's silly shit. Michael Jordan is the only motherfucker in history. Kobe Bryant. It's only really, how very few players. Tim Duncan. It's not a lot of motherfuckers who was the best offensive and the best defensive side of the ball.
What year Hall of Famer was Rodman? Is he your first ballot?
I don't know. I think he was. Though.
He got inducted in 2011. I want to know if that's first ballot.
That's probably second then.
That's
probably
right.
second.
That's Draymond. Draymond's a fourth ballot. So
Draymond is not a Hall of Famer.
Draymond's a Hall of Famer.
I think
I'm
teetering where you're at.
Draymond has
But that's
more work to prove.
but my only point in all of that
He's
is that literally Rodman can't even beat PJ Tucker because he can't stretch the floor. He wouldn't play that.
But you keep talking about
There's
stretch
a
the
lot
floor.
of guys that
Show
go out
me
and
who is
rebound.
this working on besides Golden State.
Yeah, but like,
who else is stretching the
On
floor
the
for
whole
championship?
league. Look at the Rockets. They was the number one.
They not going to win a championship. Tell me who else is going to work before. Because I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you're not going.
Who else is it going to work?
But Rodman he's not going to be a starter on a championship team today. He's not.
Yes, he will.
He's not.
He's literally the greatest rebounder the NBA has ever seen.
He's not.
and the best defender.
And the best probably defender. Diversity.
Every time you have him
There's
on the
nobody
floor,
probably more
every time you
diverse.
have him on the floor, you're playing at 4-on-5 disadvantage in a league.
Offensive.
In a league today that is built on making 3-pointers versus a league
No,
that when he was in his
why do
heyday
we keep talking
was
about
built
Golden
on making
State?
2-pointers.
Why are we
They
talking
won
about
back.
The
that?
whole
Like,
league.
they
The
won
whole
everything
league.
And this is why.
The whole league's
and
taking
this
way
is
more
why
threes.
Giannis is not going to be what Steph Curry was at that time.
Giannis is
because
already
this is how
better
we
than
think of the
Dennis
game.
They're
Rodman.
not gonna give you unanimous MVP.
That's what we
but
named
they
it.
should.
Can we name this episode Dennis Rodman's better than Giannis? Because you really
Hands
believe
down.
that. He's not better than Giannis.
He's better.
Weekend.
Dennis Rodman's
He's
better
an
than
NBA MVP.
Giannis won't ever win Defensive Player of the Year.
He almost did last year. He was
won't win
third
this year.
place.
Everybody
Third place.
almost only counting horseshoes.
Come on, man. I don't want to hear that. First team all defense. Get with it.
Dennis Rodman got a lot of them.
Okay, so what? Giannis will too, but he ain't do it by
He gonna win Defensive Player of the Year?
he ain't do it by giving you 24 and 15.
Is he gonna break offensive rebounding record in the final?
He don't need to break offensive rebound record in the
Is he
finals.
gonna catch all the Mike Bricks?
Is he gonna be a number 1 or is he gonna be a number 4? Dennis Rodman was a career number 4
Career number 4 at what?
at everything.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
he just wasn't.
was.
He
Career
just
number 4 option.
He just
Stop
wasn't.
it.
No, he wasn't. He was the number 1 option on defense.
No, he was.
He was the one
There
nigga
is
for
no
sure you
option
want to
on
put on
defense.
defense. Oh, yes, it is.
There is no option.
You gonna see
on
with
defense.
LeBron this year?
Yes, there is.
There's no options on
Oh,
defense.
yes, there
Yes,
is.
there is.
There's one nigga that you
Yes, there
use
is.
on defense.
All right, then Bruce Bowen was the number 1 option on defense in San Antonio.
No, because you couldn't have him guard power forward.
I disagree with
You
that.
only get him guard small
So
forward
what?
and
So
guard.
what? So what?
Dennis Rodman guarded
So
everybody.
what?
Charles Barkley,
That was during the
Patrick
era of
Ewing,
shooting guard.
Magic
though.
Johnson.
That was during the era
Michael
of shooting
Jordan,
guard.
Scottie
though.
Pippen.
That was during the era of shooting guard though. Bruce Bowen played during the era of shooting guard.
you
So
mean
he had
he
to guard 2s and 3s. That was who he had to
No,
guard.
he couldn't guard a
Nah,
five.
I'm just saying.
He
Tim
couldn't
Duncan-
guard a five.
Tim Duncan wasn't that number 1 option on offense then. If we playing who got options, like, come on, man. Ain't no options on defense.
How is
Get
it
your
not?
ass out there and play defense.
How is it not?
Guess what? They don't call plays
See,
for Rudy
that's why
Gobert
you
to
don't
run
understand how
defense.
good. I think
They don't call
you
plays
didn't
for
watch
Rudy
enough
Gobert
Dennis
to run
Rodman.
defense.
You didn't watch
They don't
Dennis
call
Rodman.
plays for Ben Wallace to run defense. They
No,
go
but
out there and they play good goddamn defense.
Nah, but like if you see a guy, you're like, all right, we need you to take him out the game. So like in every
Every
situation,
nigga.
Rodman was like you for everybody.
Magic Johnson,
That's what I'm
Michael
saying.
Jordan,
Like,
The
Scottie
difference
Pippen,
is Rodman
Charles
not
Barkley,
taking nobody
Patrick
out the
Ewing.
game
Oh
that
yes,
plays on
he
the
is.
perimeter today. No,
He
he's
took.
not.
What you mean on the
No, he's
perimeter?
not.
He don't. What do you mean?
Nah, Rodman might not even be able to hold Melo right now. He wouldn't.
Are
I'm
you-
sorry.
There you go with that
I'm
imaginary
sorry.
shit.
It's not imaginary.
It is imaginary because
It's
you're trying
not.
to bring talent forward and backwards.
I'm not trying to bring. I'm telling you what
Can
it is.
Kawhi hold Melo?
Now?
Any version of Melo.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So then Dennis
But
Rodman
you
was
put
better than
Melo ass in the
Kawhi.
rage cage.
So Dennis Rodman
Because
is
he's
better
just
than
as big and just as strong as Melo.
Dennis Rodman is
and
better
he
than-
got big ass hands.
and Dennis Rodman is better than
Dennis
Kawhi
Rodman's not a
defensively.
better defender than Kawhi. Stop it.
The show is
Stop
over.
it. Stop it.
Show is over.
He's not a better defender.
Show
than
is
Kawhi.
over.
He's not a better defender.
Show is over. He's the end.
Come on,
he's
T.
not.
The
No,
end.
he's
He's a
not.
better
No, he's
rebounder.
not.
Boardman gets paid.
Come on, man.
Board. That's the name of the episode. Boardman gets paid.
Yeah, and it ain't Dennis Rodman.
Oh, he's the board man.
Nah, he ain't.
man.
8 rebounding championship,
the
catching
man-
all them bricks. Michael
Nah,
shooting in the finals,
no,
all them bricks,
Man's
getting him all them second
Nah,
chance opportunities, breaking rebounding, offensive rebounding records.
You know who get paid? Man's who hit the shot the last
Kawhi
time in the
said
game.
board man gets paid.
He did say that.
Dennis Rodman got paid.
Guess
Guess
what? He really meant bored, man, because he was bored out there playing Joel Embiid because he ain't had that out of like he ain't had that
Bored.
He ain't had that mama mentality.
Board man gets
No, I don't
paid.
want to hear that. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's get ready to get out of here. Let's talk NBA All-Star Skills Challenge. Pavy, who we got in the Skills Challenge and for the All-Star? I'll let you host this part.
I sent it to you.
I don't have it on my
Ooh,
thing.
last
so
12 games,
my
31
computer dead.
points, 5 assists,
Nah, it's
2 steals,
It's
40%
dead.
from 3.
Nah, it's not dead. Let's get
Shit.
it. Patrick Beverly, Bam Adebayo, Pascal Siakam, Tatum, Sabonis, Dinwiddie, Chris Middleton, Shea Gilgeous.
I would have told you Kawhi can
It
average
is-
6 assists.
He
I would have
can't.
thought Kawhi couldn't average 6
He
assists.
can't average 6 assists.
Shit,
Yes,
he
he
don't.
can't.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Doc said he was a lead playmaker. Shout out, Doc.
Shout out
Paul
to Doc.
George
I
averages
got
6
an
assists right now, too.
No, he's not.
Last 5 games.
I'm
He
telling you,
had,
this
he
nigga
had like
is-
10 in one game. But skill challenge. Who you got? Pat Bev, Bam Adebayo, Pascal Siakam, Tatum, Sabonis, Dinwiddie, Middleton, SGA.
Bam Adebayo on the skills challenge. Dennis Rodman being on goddamn skills challenge.
Man ain't finna win.
And he would have. He
might.
Actually, you know
Give me
what?
the
Bam Adebayo.
Give me the last 3.
I'm taking Bam Adebayo.
And
guess what?
Dinwiddie,
For my
Middleton,
All-Star
and
MVP, Bam
SGA.
Adebayo.
Shay.
So I'm gonna go Middleton or Gobi. Give me that list again.
Pat Bev, Bam Adebayo, Siakam, Tatum, Sabonis.
Tatum or Middleton. Small forwards got good skills.
I'm gonna go Dinwiddie. I'm gonna go Spencer.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna go Spencer. All right, dunk contest. We got Aaron Gordon, Dwight Howard, Pat Connaughton, and Derrick Jones Jr. I got a sleeper pick, Pat Connaughton, because he white and everybody sleeping on him.
No.
And he got springs.
Pat Connaughton is not winning the dunk.
Tell you he gonna like come out do some crazy windmill, and everybody gonna look at him because he white and short, and like yo,
And
he
then
not
be
gonna.
like, guess what? We don't care.
No, we all gonna care
No, we're not.
because we think white
Yeah,
people
Ben
can't
Simmons,
do it.
22
Come out-
points,
come out
9
with them
rebounds,
damn
8
Bernie
assists.
dunks.
64%.
So I'm going
You
Pat
don't need to
Connaughton.
shoot. Ben Simmons can't shoot.
Huh? Rodman can't shoot either.
Ben Simmons can't either. It works out though.
I'm
It
just
works
saying,
out.
Rodman can't shoot either.
It works out. You
Rodman
got to be
can't
able to
shoot.
shoot.
Guess what? Rodman can't average as many points as Ben Simmons can either.
And Ben Simmons can't average many rebounds. He be
Yeah,
short.
but Rodman can't average as many assists.
But Ben Simmons can't defend everybody on the court.
I disagree with that. And now I disagree with that. Ben Simmons 6'10", pure athleticism. Rodman is
And
6'10",
if you
pure
put him,
athleticism.
and if you had him guard Embiid, he'd eat his food.
No, he wouldn't.
Eat his
No,
food.
No, he
He
wouldn't.
would eat his food.
No,
He eat his food. He'd take his plate and be like,
He
"Give me
eat
just my
Rodman
plate."
food too.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he
He
wouldn't.
eat Rodman food
No, he
too.
wouldn't. No, he
eat
wouldn't.
Rodman food
Ain't
too.
nobody eating Rodman
He eat
food.
Rodman. Hakeem would have ate
Nobody.
Rodman food.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he would.
And Ro- and-
Hakeem would have
and-
served Rodman.
And if
on
one
a
player
platter.
could,
barbecue chicken.
Hakeem would have been the person.
Barbecue
Maybe.
chicken.
Maybe.
Barbecue chicken.
Well, who the
Hakeem
fuck?
would've
What
turned
big man
Rodman into
skilled?
barbecue
What
chicken.
big man is skilled as Hakeem
What
Olajuwon?
What skill big man did Rodman play in the finals? That's what I want to know.
I mean, I don't know if he played a lot of skill, big man.
Exactly.
He did play Shaq.
Exactly.
I mean, Kim.
He did play
None
Shaq.
of them.
He did
None
win
of
the
them.
matchup against Shaq.
None of them. Yeah, exactly. Shaq, what, when he was year 4? Ooh, I'm scared. Oh, year 4
Shaq
Shaq.
in year 2 was already
Year
a top
4 Shaq.
50 player.
Year 4 Shaq.
Was already.
Year 1
Ask
was a
Michael
top
Jordan
10
what
player.
happened to him without
So
Rodman.
is Zion. The
That
Lion.
nigga, please. Zion ain't got no
He
chance.
just ain't got enough game on this belt, but it's all right. Next year when
This is
Zion
madness.
almost better than AD, y'all gonna remember I said that.
You said he was gonna be better than
He's
AD.
gonna, he is either next year or the year after. Literally.
not gonna be
Mark
cold.
my words. Zion Williamson will be better than LeBron if he stays healthy, and he's gonna be better than AD next year.
You mean better, like greater?
No, better. I said better. Better player. Better.
I mean, you'll like him better.
No, I mean he'll be a better player. You heard what I said. Better
He don't
efficiency.
play small forward. I'm gonna just
better
keep him with
effici-
power forward.
Better efficiency.
He gonna be better than Giannis.
No. I said he won't be better than Giannis. But
That's the only person got.
No, he won't. But Giannis is the greatest power forward of all time.
in the NBA today.
No, he's the greatest power forward of all time.
No, he ain't fucking with
Well,
Tim.
actually, I take that back. Giannis is the best power forward of all time.
Not better
He's
than
the
Tim.
best. He's
Not
the
better than
best.
Tim.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Guess what? He can have all the goddamn fundamentals. He still won't be averaging 30. Exactly.
Give him 20 shots.
Fundamental that.
Give him 20 shots.
Tim Duncan could average 30
No,
points.
Give him 20 shots.
He could
He couldn't average 30 points. No, he
Yes,
wouldn't.
yes,
You
yes,
would run
yes,
it. No, he wouldn't. If he was on his own team,
That's
that'd
what
be
that's
running
what make that's
goddamn
what make
double
it.
that
It was
man.
his own team.
It wasn't his own
They
team.
switched it around all kinds
Manu
of
and
ways.
Tony were on the team. G.
Man,
Dennis
Manu
Rodman
and Tony wasn't even on the
David
team.
Robinson was on the team.
And it was
No,
still his
they
team
was-
name.
It was a huh?
That was
His team name. First day was his
Duncan
team. First day he
So
walked
for
in.
the
was his
last
team.
ring, who team was it?
It's always his
That was
team.
Tony's team.
It
Stop.
ain't. It's
No,
always.
no,
It's never Tony's
It was
team.
never Tony.
It was never Tony's team.
Never Tony Parker's team.
It only belonged to Timmy because he had been there that long.
No,
It
he
was
only
never
on
Tony
Timmy because
Parker's
literally he's
team.
the anchor of the
Timmy
team.
was all, yes, he was never Tony Parker's
Stop
team,
that,
bro.
man. Y'all
It
got.
I
was
cannot
never
believe
Tony
you said
Parker.
Tony Parker better than Tim
Lies.
Duncan.
It was
No, I
never
didn't say he
Tony
was better
Yes,
than
you
Tim
did.
Duncan. I never said
Yes,
Tony
you
Parker was
did.
better than Tim Duncan.
Who
How you
team
just
is
put
it
that
is?
in my mouth?
Who team is it is?
Huh?
Who team was it then?
After 2008, it was Tony Parker's team.
No, it wasn't.
It
It was
really
still-
was.
no, it
After
wasn't.
2008, it was Tony
No, it
Parker's team.
wasn't.
It was.
No.
Tony Parker couldn't lead the
Tim
team.
Duncan
After
was
2008,
no,
it was Tony
wasn't,
Parker's
bro.
team.
Tim Duncan was still the forefront.
Tim Duncan was still the best player on the team.
Tim
but it
Duncan-
was Tony
Offense
Parker's
went
team.
through
it
Tim
wasn't.
Duncan, man.
The offense
No,
went with
it
Tony
didn't.
Parker.
No, it went
Yes,
through
it
Tim
did.
Duncan.
It went
The
through
first
Tony
pass
Parker.
is through Tim Duncan.
After they won that championship, the offense went through Tony Parker.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No.
What about
yes, it
defense?
did. Huh?
What about defense?
Stop
worst
saying about the
defensive
defense.
player.
They always had a great defensive team out there.
Yeah, but who was
You
the
know
anchor?
why?
They always had a
Who was
great
the
defensive
anchor?
team out
Who was
there.
the
You know who
anchor?
wasn't?
When did the Spurs
You
ever
know
have
who
a bad
wasn't?
defensive
Was the
team?
anchor?
Tony Parker wasn't a defense.
Who was the anchor?
Yeah, but who was the offense? Who did you go to when you needed to go to
Kawhi
bucket?
Leonard in the finals.
Who you go to when you need a bucket?
Kawhi
Go-to
Leonard in the
guys,
finals.
Tony Parker.
Kawhi Leonard in the 2014 finals. Kawhi Leonard in the 2014 finals.
It was Tony Parker.
He shot 60%
It was
from the
Tony-
field,
yeah,
50%
I
from
gave
the
you
threes.
15 points. 15
Tony
goddamn
Parker only
points.
gave you 18. You act like he was giving you 20.
And he was old at that point.
Also, on top of
So
that,
when was he ever good?
When he won the Finals MVP, you said he better than Isaiah and CP3. I'm confused.
I think
by
Isaiah
this.
Thomas get too much credit because Dennis Rodman. Isaiah don't win without Dennis.
I mean, no, but Isaiah, come on.
You like really?
I mean,
Dennis,
no, he doesn't, but
Dennis
like
Rodman.
Isaiah-
Dennis Rodman. Send Glasses Malone a care package. Send
Don't
him
send
a
me
pair
shit. I don't
of
even like you,
shoes.
nigga. I'm a Laker. Fuck the
Send
Bad
him
Boys.
some jerseys. Send him some
Man.
signed autograph for real. He tell me I'm a Laker fan. He a Laker fan. He also a Dennis Rodman fan. Anyway,
I
let's
can't
go
stand
ahead.
Dennis
Let's go
Rodman. I
ahead.
hate
Go
Bad
ahead, go
Boys.
ahead.
I hate Bad
Go ahead.
Boys.
Let's go.
I hate the Bulls. I hate
All right.
the Celtics.
All right, before we get out of here, 3-point contest: David Bartons, Devontae Graham, Joe Harris, Buddy Hield, Zach LaVine, Dame Lillard, Duncan Robinson, Trae Young. I'm going with Duncan Robinson. Or
Repeat
Bartons.
that. You said that way too fast, bro.
Davis Bartons, Devontae Graham, Joe Harris, Buddy Hield, Zach LaVine, Dame Lillard, Duncan Robinson, or Trae Young. I'm going with Duncan Robinson from the Miami.
I'm going with Davis Bartons. I think that he has had a great year this year. I think the Spurs traded him because they thought they were going to get Morris, and then they wound
They
up
didn't trade
trading
him. I thought they just let him go.
But they traded him.
Yeah.
Traded him away to free up space to get Morris, and then Morris signed with the Knicks, and now
him.
Morris on the Clippers. No, they traded him. Biggest mistake they made all year. I think they miss him. They miss his floor spacing. I think they don't have anybody at the three that can really do what he does in San Antonio currently. And that if they would have, and that if he was on that team, he would be an all-star. I'm sorry, not an all-star. They would be a playoff team this year. Excuse me, not an all-star. But I do think that he's going to win this competition. I think
Harris from the Jazz?
I think this is going to continue to.
No, Harris from the Nets.
Yeah,
Joe
okay.
Harris.
Nets.
I'm going
He
with
won
Dame.
last year though.
I'm going to go on with Dame. I was going to go with Harris, but I'm going to go on with
Dame
Dame.
not going to win the
Dame
3-point
not gonna
contest. Yeah.
Dame gonna hit like 5 threes. Dame gonna hit 3 actual threes and a money ball.
I think Dame going to have the best performance in the All-Star break and win the 3-point contest.
Yes. On Saturday night, he performing at the concert.
No,
Yes,
no.
he's gonna have the best.
Dame is my pick
He's
for
gonna have
All-Star
the best
MVP.
entertainment
Dame is my pick for
performance.
All-Star MVP. I think he
No.
gonna come out gunning.
Nah. Who your All-Star MVP? Glasses?
Dame Lillard.
Who you think gonna be the All-Star MVP? I'm going with Bam Adebayo just
Get the
because.
fuck, come on.
Just
G.
because.
And I'm a Miami
Just
fan
because he
strictly
disrespected-
because Pat Riley.
How he gonna do that, G?
Huh?
How he gonna do that?
Because he gonna come in, he gonna randomly finish the game with like 25 and 20. They gonna be throwing him lobs. Watch. Bam Adebayo, my All-Star
I
game
think
MVP.
I'm going to go with the old go James.
Fair.
I-
Because I can see him hot dogging. The old go James
I
for the
think
finals
Frank
MVP.
Vogel I think AD and LeBron are gonna play that much in the second half.
Old go
Because
shit.
every quarter now, every quarter is like it's basically its own little individual game.
know.
And the fourth quarter is like for Kobe. So I think he's not gonna really play that much the third quarter. In the second quarter, he's gonna come in for the fourth quarter, try to win it for them. For Kobe, but I really don't think AD or Bron gonna play that much. I think Bam Adebayo gonna get on the floor.
Oh, go
and
James.
He gonna go crazy.
I'm going Dame. I think Dame on the mission. And I think it's Dame. It's like it could really be Dame's weekend. So I'm going Dame.
It's not gonna be James.
It could be Dame's
Stop.
weekend though.
Just stop.
Why couldn't it be? He performing here in 3-point
I'm
contest.
going to old go
Yeah, but he
James.
would have to win everything. It's
I'm
not
going
happening.
old go James
He
to
could.
seal his legacy.
It's-
Old go James.
Look.
That's what Skip say. Old go James.
He's not gonna win it. Watch somebody random like
Chris Middleton.
somebody random like
Old go James coming out to make a statement.
Somebody ran like Pascal Siakam gonna win with the MVP.
But you know what? If go James don't win, I'm gonna go with Giannis. I think Giannis gonna go crazy.
That's fair.
If
Just had the baby.
If I'm Giannis,
Yeah.
now
Put
it's
up some
time.
buckets
Now
on
it's the
you
time for me
niggas.
to start racking up my accomplishments. And what better way to bring in another MVP than to get another MVP?
He said, this nigga said Giannis. Y'all be thinking I'm crazy. Dennis Rodman
It's
is
not better than
Shaq.
Giannis. It's not better than Giannis. Anyways, man, it's been Hoops and Brews, man. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's ReelTPJ. It's a film joke if you don't get it, you damn dummy. Internet, we are throwing a party in Chicago Saturday at Redmond's Ale House in Wrigleyville. Come through, say what's up. We are also having a special live taping at the Merkified Brunch for Chicago All-Star Weekend. We have special guests confirmed. We might have 2 or 3. We already have a WNBA player supposedly, as well as a former NBA player, Chicago Bull, hopefully. So it'll be dope. Shout out to the homie Merk for putting that together. It's always been Hoops and Brews. Don't drink and drive. And as always, if you do, if you're under 18 or 21 in Canada, you better be fucking drinking. Don't do it. It's wrong. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Luka! He come back on Wednesday. I know he's hurt, but he has been hurt, but he's coming back to restore the title. The new white knight in the NBA
not
is
make the
here.
playoffs.
The freak of the East is here. They're going to make the playoffs.
What happened?
They're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to eliminate
They're
LeBron
not gonna make
James.
the playoffs.
But what you going to say when they make the playoffs and eliminate the Lakers?
That's not going.
I'd be impressed.
Yeah,
Now we can talk.
You gonna have to. You gonna
Now we can start talking some Larry Bird shit. Then now you can actually bring him into a real conversation with
You
the real.
gonna be coming
white
on
man.
this podcast in July, telling me
Apologizing.
You gonna be apologizing like a motherfucker.
Like a full
Luke
motherfucking
World,
apology.
The freak of the East, Giannis. As always, the show co-stars rap extraordinaire Pavy. Go ahead, get your plug in.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy Word, Pavy Word, all one word, Pavers.com.
Yeah, man. As always, resident guest Glasses Malone.
I'm Googleable, cuz.
He's Googleable. Shout out to Mr. Fab, man. Glasses Malone. Thank you for coming through as always, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate all.
Be here
the
right
love.
for the playoffs start, so I can go on and
Exactly.
collect in on some of these picks that I've been picking.
Oh, well, go ahead. Feel free. But guess what?
Picking. Especially with this Luka not making the playoffs.
Guess what?
Playoffs, bro.
Giannis still better than this, Robin. I don't care what y'all
Right,
say.
you just said Giannis was better than Tim Duncan.
He is. Giannis is the greatest power forward of all time.
You really like a prisoner of the moment.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I take that back.
This motherfucker's
I take it
crazy.
back. Giannis is the best power forward of all time. Not the greatest. He's the
We should
best.
have episode that.
Giannis is the best power
Okay,
forward.
name
Not
it
the
that.
greatest, the best.
Name it
No, don't name it.
Giannis
that,
is
'cause
yes.
that's
I'm
some
gonna put a
bullshit.
picture of him dunking.
Especially
I'm gonna
because
put
all
Tim-
these people,
I'm gonna put Tim
all
Duncan
these
in there.
retarded ass people will really think that. They be like, Giannis is the best.
Exactly. Yeah, he is.
Name it that.
And I'm gonna put him dunking on Tim Duncan. That's gonna be the cover art. Giannis is the best power forward ever. I don't care what nobody say. I'm Googleable.
Not
Google
top
me.
five.
Yes, he is. He coming. 2 MVPs, Giannis world. Anyways, we'll get out. We're going to leave y'all with this Kobe tribute. R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Gianna. We'll get up with y'all next time on Hoops and Brews. Peace out. All righty.
You know what? It's I had a lot of players and former players coming to me the last year, like genuinely concerned. Like, are you going to be okay? Like, yeah, I'm gonna be all right. And he says, listen, it's gonna be progressive, right? The first week, it's gonna be a serious state of depression. The second week, you're gonna be angry. The third week, you're gonna start coming around. You're gonna have a level of acceptance. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And I think the most important thing is finding what it is that you love to do. That's the hardest part. And it took work. Like, basketball was born to play. For the second phase, what we're doing, it took a lot of work, a lot of soul searching, a lot of investigating and trying things out. But when you find what it is that you love to do, then you wake up every morning with a sense of purpose. So my life has been great. I mean, I fell into a great routine. I work out 5 o'clock every morning, take the kids to school, get some breakfast with my wife, go to the office, work there, pick the kids up, and then from there it's just, volleyball here, basketball here, soccer there, you know what I mean? And that's my routine. The appreciation comes in moments, it comes in increments, like you go through a moment in time and you realize that you're going way too fast and you really get a chance to appreciate everything that's happening. So you take a beat and you appreciate it, but the reality is you can't stay there. You know what I mean? Because then you can't ever grow and evolve, right? So there's moments of appreciation, and then you have to move on and focus with your head down on what comes next, and then come up for air. You know what I mean?